Please, please do not come crying to me.
I think we should replace, so lack of love, but we replace Josiah with Sister Michael.
Please.
I think that'd just be really funny if she ran the most fucked church ever.
let me look it up. Let me look up Sister Michael. Just for the people that don't know our Dairy Girls. I need to find like a compilation of like her best bits. Oh, that's 30 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ, bae. Yeah, we're not fucking doing that. Okay, does the music that usually started playing scare the shit out of me?
Oh, music different. Okay, good.
Scary. Oh, this music slap.
Oh, thank God. I have free will.
Oh, I love the blizzard ambiance in the background too. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm losing
You're a
it.
blizzard.
A lizard.
Oh, and Kovoch is back. Yippee! Yeah, true. He is.
Yippee!
He cut off a hand. So.
Did he actually cut off his hand?
Yes. Everyone in chat. Yo! Let's go!
Who's in the chat?
Aaron, dude. Aaron. The
Hello.
Aaron.
Hey!
Hey.
Hello.
Epic
Which
stuff.
Aaron?
Aaron.
E-R-I-N, motherfucker. How many Aarons do you know?
I'm kind of confused.
No, motherfucker. Yoga.
Calm down.
Did you say E-I-R-N? That's not how you spell Aaron,
No.
is it?
E-R-I-N.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron. I'm sorry.
I swear to God, I'm gonna go ape shit. Chester, you are clearly not a Buy Black and Blood fan if you have to ask me who's Aaron. Do not talk to me. D&I Shasta. D&I.
D&I Shasta.
Aren't you fucking weird muscles?
Your master's Avon and your pastor's Avon.
The way you fucking muted.
Guys, there's something in the woods.
Is that not what Kovoch said before he fucking left? Kovoch's a bit too
well.
much for me.
Yeah, vaguely he was just like, well, conflict, quote unquote,
Yeah.
Amaya is too much for him.
Conflict blares at Amaya.
You hate me.
Yes,
Everybody
actually.
in this world hates.
Oh damn, blood on the snow. That's crazy.
No, that. Oh,
like the Hoosier song.
okay. Oh, there is blood in the soak. I fucking texted Ellie the other day. What was it that I says to you, Ellie, that you fucking pinned? It was something to do with this guy getting. Oh, him dying in the snow is going to be so aesthetic. That's what I said.
Oh yeah.
It will
The
be.
masculine urge to bleed out in the snow.
Yeah. Hey, Daermin, you should bleed out here. You look so cool doing it. You know. You look quite cool doing it. You should just lay down and start fucking dying. Die.
Mm.
I cannot wait. Also, chat, Biscuit's hiding in the library. I'm going to cry. Biscuit's hiding in the library.
Oh, biscuits will be fine.
Poor Biscuits. Biscuits, no.
Who wants the advantage?
Okay. You gonna go? You wanna go, Chelsea?
You do it. You do it. No balls.
Let's see if luck in. Let's see luck
I
in.
will try. I will try. I will try my best. Okay, so last session, I believe it was after Kovoch had left, right? That we started. We were in the caravan and we were beginning to head towards the Talons, while Kovoch was in Newport. Is it Newport?
Motherfucking.
Motherfucking Newport. It was going back and forth between the gang. So what happened with us at the caravan? We we were making our way over, right before there was some shenanigans with the deck of wonders that Cassian has. Crackletooth won. Everyone else got fucked over. Maya got fucked over the most. And then we started heading over to the Talons.
No, they can't. They can.
Ah.
I can now be heard.
Oh, the people in chat?
Yeah, they just straight up couldn't hear me.
Yippee!
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Aaron.
Alright, sorry, keep going.
Yeah, we were heading towards the Talons. I don't think anything that eventful happened for us up until we reached the Talon. Like we're not at the Talons, we're in the mountains. But when we got up there, Amaya had a vision of giant boulders splitting the caravan in half, and green flames completely taking over it. Basically, she had to watch like the caravan get burned, while this ominous bastard was just standing over her. I think he tried to attack, but Maya woke up and alerted the rest of the group and told the scribe. But while this was going on, Kovoch was having a drink in the inn in Newport, and what ended up happening was this guy walked in and started, having the crack with Kovoch, just having a grand old time, and then eventually says that he was looking for someone, and he had hired someone who they had her family, but then they don't have her family anymore. So Kovoch sort of copped on that something wasn't quite right. A lot of it was sounding very familiar. So more and more was said until it got to a point where Kovoch completely clocked on that he was talking about, does Kovoch know it's Craggletooth?
He has a big
He has an idea.
understanding.
He has an idea. Yeah. He has an idea it's Craggletooth, but he knows that they were hunting for him. So he picked a fight with them outside. Both of them got absolutely, knocked around. But Daermin, he says that what was it that he said? He says that he's gonna leave Kovoch. Did he make any indication that he was gonna go after the party, or did Kovoch just know that's what he was doing?
He said, I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to murder everyone in that house on wheels.
Oh, that's what he said, yeah. So, Fuelan saves Kovoch, and Daermin disappears before Kovoch can stop him. So, he started rushing to the caravan to try and get there the Talons before Daermin did. And Fuelan got very tired and, understandably injured after the fight. And then our good old buddy, the giant Idgar, and the owlbear Bertie showed up.
Get shit on, Sam.
And get shit on. And Bertie has helped Kovoch fly off while Fuelan is being carried by the giant. So, cutting back to the party, Daermin has showed up, and there's green flame around the caravan at the minute, and he's talking towards them, asking for a goblin called Top. And what ended up happening was Cassian went out to stop him, and before there was a fight, Craggletooth stepped out, and then big bad guy more or less just reveals that Craggletooth has been a spy working for him, and before shit could get any worse, this owlbear swoops in with Kovoch and cuts off his hand as he was grabbing Craggletooth.
Yippee!
Yippee! I'm not good at reading, so I apologize.
That was
Hey, you were
perfect,
fine, yeah.
actually. I think that was literally 1-to-1.
There you go, you got it.
Yeah?
Oh.
Thank you.
Chat, I screened. I will be back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I need to get a better PC, I know.
I love you, Ellie.
You got this.
Guys,
This is
donate
interesting.
to twitch.tv.
Yeah, donate to Twitch TV /AQV Dust so we can buy Ellie. No, we're not gonna.
So we can buy Ellie a brand new
I-
PC.
We just need
We'll
to
start up a
buy them a new
GoFundMe for Ellie.
We
We'll start up a
just need to
GoFundMe
get
for
them a new graphics card.
Yeah, apparently we need to get Discord. Apparently Discord has ordered a fucking restraining order on Sam, and I need to figure out how to fix it.
God.
It's fine. It's fine. In terms of the audio, we're going to be fine, and we can play as is.
Oh, I guess the
Oh
audio
shit,
is fine.
their PC decided
Okay.
to update. Oh no.
So the audio is
Bruh.
perfectly fine. And you know what? At this point, I'd be okay if it was just Sam's profile picture. Unfortunately, that isn't an option,
Yeah, I mean-
apparently.
Yeah, hey, Dust, are you able to pilot the healer?
I could.
Oh no.
Oh.
Okay,
What-
There you go.
there we go.
That's fine.
Yeah, because,
There we
yeah.
go.
No, it's fine, don't worry. Ellie... Yeah, Ellie just said that their PC had to fucking update, so they're not gonna be here for a while.
You turned into a fucking electric pencil sharpener with your voice.
It's okay.
We're off to such a fucking bad start.
It's
Miserable already.
okay. We're gonna be
It's
fine.
6:24 in the morning on the 30th of March, and I am so upset.
You know, that's like
I
15...
don't wanna... Oh.
That's like 15 after the Ides. Or 17 after the Ides. Is it 17 after the Ides?
That's crazy. I
What's
wouldn't
the
know.
Ides?
The
I
Ides
believe
of
it's
March?
I believe it's the
What's that?
13th.
What the fuck is
American education system at work,
What the
yeah.
fuck is the Ides of March, bro?
The Ides
Goes
of,
a resource!
the Ides of March is I mean it was probably also just a thing at the time, but it's specifically used in
Dust.
theater.
Dust.
What the fuck do you want?
Dust.
Yeah.
I was rage baiting. Okay. It's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
buddy. It's okay. I was rage
Okay.
baiting.
Well,
Anyways,
How do I fucking do that? How do I
Sam, why don't they have
Over here.
water in Australia?
what if I'm a Maya this
how do I take
session?
inspiration? Oh.
You-
Oh, yippee!
When did
Okay.
we get fucking water in Australia, cat?
You
You
can't.
enjoy your Department of Education, buddy.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Do you think if we start like? Do you think we start yelling insults at Daermin, he'll just like kill himself?
We'll just get
We
really
don't have a
sad.
bond.
We start bullying like we bully Pennywise. We just bully him like we
We
bully
don't.
Pennywise.
We don't have a bot, unfortunately. If we did, we could.
That's so funny. I was gonna make Cassian a bard before Divine Fighter was a thing.
That's
before
so
Divine-
silly.
yeah, before Dust found Divine Fighter. Yeah, it is so silly. It wouldn't have worked because
so-
they're shy as shit.
Alright, so Dust, what are we doing?
I was trying to vaguely stall until Ellie could get back, but we can kind of start.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've given yourself inspiration to set the scene a little bit more. Cassian was flung to the side after attempting to stop Daermin from holding up Craggletooth. Kovoch swooped down and cut Daermin's hand off, which is now in the snow, in accordance to the blood in the snow.
Yippee!
And switching, there we go. And we are now here. Daermin is holding his hand for a moment, stumbling backwards, just sort of
Lack thereof.
yeah, lack thereof. Just sort of like seething. Craggletooth is on the ground, kind of in shock for a moment. It looks like Kovoch's going to do something, so I will.
No, no. Yeah, I mean, no, I just, I presume that he's probably dismounted off of Birdie's back, but, you know, Birdie's chilling now. Or
Mhm.
at least when it, like, either that, or when he went in for the cut, he actually, like, sort of sprung off of Birdie at the same time that Birdie swooped down, to sort of, like, make it one swift motion. And, yeah, I mean, there's really nothing more to say. He's making his approach, because he knows what he's gonna do. He's gonna lock in. He's gonna kill this fucking guy for real this time.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cass is in shock. Like for roleplay flavoring.
Yeah.
They're like getting up, and they see Kovoch, and normally they'd shout out, but they're not gonna because they're absolutely shitting themselves. And then they see Birdie, and in their mind they're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm. And
An initiative at all?
not yet, but we're getting there. There's just kind of this moment of shock from everyone, kind of except for Kovoch, who's just kind of walking forward towards him. And when you get to about where you are, you will see flames begin to rise behind Daermin a little bit more and surround him for a moment. And he will let out a guttural scream as you hear the sizzling of his own body beneath it. And as he pushes a hand out and moves, the flames will disperse from him, and you can see that while he is still missing a hand, the wound is cauterized. And there are various burns on his body that, you know how when you burn a piece of paper, it will spread? It is doing that in reverse to the various wounds that he has.
Ooh.
And he will sort of stumble backwards for a moment, grabbing his head as you get closer, and he'll say, holy shit, okay. No, alright, no. Yeah, okay. Damn it, yeah. That was cool. He'll just point at you.
Shut up.
Helpless ratio plus your dead.
Just shut up. I've had enough. You ran away the first time. I'm killing you now.
That was so fucking funny. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. No, yeah, sure. And he will snap. He will snap with his with his remaining hand, and you will see. I need to do a thing here. One moment. Oop, there we go. And you will hear something behind you pick up through the snow, and footsteps will increase with a unnatural quickness that you recognize, and then Craggletooth is standing right here.
Craggletooth!
And she has this sort of shocked... Actually, roll insight, Kovoch.
Sure.
We're not allowed to move at the minute, are we?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, we're not in combat technically.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
because can I move, like, Cassian, like, to here? Maybe?
Yeah, like, you could, like, pick yourself up and start moving. It's perfectly okay.
Bye.
Um,
No kissing, please. Goodbye.
Oh, Amaya. Oh, right. Are you here? Oh, perfect.
I'm here.
Hiya.
I am loading Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, once you
turns
get
out
in.
I actually cannot run. I can't run Google Docs and Fantasy Grounds at the same time.
Oh, fun.
Or my
What
computer.
blows your Google?
But to go over your insight check, 12 is high enough because you've seen this before. Her movements are rigid. Her joints are still, and she has this strained look on her face with this almost pleadingness in her eyes. Whatever she's doing, she doesn't want to be doing it, and it's not a situation where there is a, I have to do this for one reason, or, like, there is something magically doing this.
It's very
God's
obvious
sake.
that it's coming from Daermin, though. Like, super obvious, right?
That's the thing. He snapped his fingers and started it. Make an Arcana check. I know you're not great at these, but...
Hey, I mean, we'll give it a shot. You never know.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure, yeah.
I got a -1. Let's go.
14. 11 and 14. It's hard to say, both of you. He snapped his fingers and caused her to do this thing, but
Can I work on him?
yeah, sure. But at least from your two perspective, he didn't cast a spell on her. You didn't see any magic actually take place. With a 24, yeah, you could roll too.
Oh, never mind. I have a -1. You know what? For the funny.
Yeah, same thing as the other two.
It was gonna be a no. 1. Okay,
Same thing as the other two. But Mop, you distinctly notice he doesn't cast magic. This is similar to like a magic item in that it requires a command word to use. Whatever magic is on Craggletooth has been on Craggletooth for a very long time.
Oh, what the fuck?
I closed the door. Sorry.
The way that it kind of reminds us of the way that the command stones work on the chain.
Extremely so.
Yeah.
With your 24 on Arcana, Justin, do we think, right, that if we kill Daermin, she'll be fine? Or do we think there's going to be anything terribly wrong?
Well,
with a 24, even with a 24, you just don't have enough knowledge. This doesn't seem like a concentration spell, I think is the easiest way to put this. This doesn't seem like... You don't even know if Daermin's the one that cast it. But, you know, he just has the tools to be able to utilize the spell that is cast on her.
For fuck's sake, okay. Let's kill this bastard.
And as Craggletooth runs in front of him and kind of looks at you, Kovoch, with a very distinct, like, pleadingness and confusion and shock, Daermin will lean down and like just put both of his hands on Craggletooth's shoulders and look at you, and say, "Well, go on. Go ahead and kill me, like you said. You're just gonna have to get through her."
I did find it really funny that you said both of his hands, and it's like, yeah.
Oh, one hand.
One of
You're
them.
so right.
No.
an arm and a
Sorry, I was calling on that because I thought it was funny, but I think, yeah, no, Kovoch does stop, and there is that moment of just staring back at Craggletooth. He feels terrible about it, but if he has to do it, he will knock her out. He's done it before, he'll do it again. But it sort of just further solidifies, I think, to him that Craggletooth wasn't doing any of what he said she did of her own will. And this kind of just reinforces that to him. So, yeah, no, I think he looks mad. Mad as hell, actually. Yeah. Nothing more to be said there, really. He's mad as hell.
And...
Oh,
please.
Can you make it to Casey, please? Go take care of him. Make sure he's not too crunched up, please.
Maya will... Where's... Oh, they're there.
But do it quietly so he doesn't notice you. Okay, well, just run off.
Okay, well... It's fine. He's not gonna notice me behind a horse.
Peter, the horse is here.
No.
you can do the healing if you'd like in the background. Daermin will begin to back up slowly, with Craggletooth matching his pace.
Mop will... I'm sorry, dude.
No, please. What's up?
Mop will look at Birdie, and of course she'll recognize Birdie. It's weird that Igdor is nowhere around, is he?
Not at the moment, no.
That's strange. It's like he's coming up with the rear. Just eventually he'll be here. We just gotta stall. Anyway, I'll come forward. And I'll walk around the side of Birdie.
Yes.
Mister?
Are you referring to Daermin or the bird?
Yeah, Daermin.
He will, like, his
Mister?
eyes will just, like, dart over to you for a second and then look back at Kovoch.
I mean, is there some sort of agreement we can come to, perhaps?
Absolutely fucking not. We're not doing that.
Mop will try to give a glance to Kovoch, see if
There will be no agreements with this piece of shit.
Can she sort of non-verbally give him a look of like, I know what I'm doing?
He's not looking at her.
Mop, you have access to the cantrip message.
That's right. That's right, I do. I will use message on Kovoch and say, just help me stall.
And you can respond, Kovoch. It's a whisper.
Kovoch sets his jaw, I think. His eyes are still very trained on Daermin, but there's just one word in response to Mop, and it's just fine.
Perhaps there are some artifacts we could be willing to trade you. Something beyond your wildest knowledge of sorts.
Daermin will
We have a lot of
pause.
very valuable things.
So do
I have this here cloak.
Just raises an eyebrow to look at you.
And we also have... Mop will look to Amaya. We also have gauntlets of St. Lucinia.
He will perk up at that. Okay.
Maya
Just,
doesn't
like,
want
looks
to get
over
involved
Mop.
in this. She
Just looks to Mop when she says that, looks to Daermin, and then sort of just like they're like holding they're still like gripping their axe, but whenever Daermin looks to Amaya, they're gonna like sort of like lower it so like the metal part of it just like sinks into the snow, like sort of like standing in front of her.
Mop will also use message on those two and say stall.
I'm gonna heal you for an extra 4, by the way, Cassian, because the gauntlets just heal you for full.
Oh, thank you. Also, real quick, Cass does thank Amaya for that, for healing.
Yeah, Amaya does not want to get involved. And she's especially happy when Mop mentions her and this guy's staring at her. And she's just like, great, another 5 problem.
And Mop will keep on approaching with her hands up.
He will immediately look at you getting closer.
I could stop here if you'd like.
I think that would be wonderful,
there's always
yes.
a deal to be made. There's always a deal to be made, isn't that right?
I am intrigued, given our current situation. What are you offering?
The life of our dear friend, who you may or may not have mistaken for someone else. And some of our very cool magic loot.
All right. Make me a... I want to say deception, because... Yeah, deception.
Okay.
Because you're not intending to do any of this.
It's a good thing I got +9, baby. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Come on!
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Yeah!
I'll kind of pause until look over here to Amaya and say, "You're that priest, aren't you? Did you actually get your hands on them? On those gauntlets?"
She's actively wearing the gauntlets right now.
She looks at the gauntlets. She looks at the gauntlets. She looks at Daermin. She goes, "No."
Actually, she does that. She's like, no, I mean, if they're talking about a different pair of gauntlets, then I don't know what these are. And she's like waving her hands around, and she's just not helping at all.
I never quite liked the priests of Dacia. They were always just uptight, honestly. Okay. This is interesting. So you want this one, the one who lied to you, the one that tried to kill this one here multiple times, failed, for those. Just want to make sure I'm 100% clear on that.
Can I do a real quick perception, or I guess perception to see if the ground is thudding in any sort of way?
Sure.
We'll see how close my buddy's getting. Oh, hell.
4. You don't feel anything at the moment. But you are, like, the thing you do have to keep in mind is that even if he doesn't show up, like, right this second, you are buying time for him to get closer. So, you don't know when he's going to show up. Yeah. He's definitely going to show up in a more timely manner than he would have 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, considering that, considering the Kovoch's traveling with him, at least for a smidgen of the trip, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Birdie and everything. Would he be able to sort of just glean how long it would take based on his, observations from having been with Igda?
I want to say that would be either nature or survival.
I would be happy to do a survival.
I think we'd all be happy to do a survival, man.
9.
Okay, well.
I think the big difference that you're having to keep in mind is that Igder has feet and Birdie has wings.
And Birdie has wings. I'm all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And so Birdie was able to fly over and Igder fell behind a little bit. It's hard to say how far away he is, but like I said, he is certainly closer.
Yeah, we just need to buy him time. We just need to stall this bastard.
Fucking giant.
Imagine, have you ever taken in a bounty before as well?
He almost looks at you, Kovoch, as if looking at, an old friend, get a load of this fucking guy. But, it's very pompous, and you very clearly aren't receptive to it.
Have you ever seen, just someone death stare? Have you ever just really, really gotten someone to look at you like they want to just fucking kill you? His expression is unchanging that entire time as Daermin looks at him. He's just he's not really I don't give a shit. Don't look at me, motherfucker. I'm killing your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And he'll
there was one
look.
feller by the name of Thogloth, who may or may not be under a certain sort of contract, and he might be willing to offer you some sort of deal for a certain ex-noble servant he's looking for.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I never heard of the guy.
That's a fucking lie. Don't buy that.
It was sarcasm, you prick.
I don't give a shit, motherfucker.
And he'll look over to you, Mop, and go, so you're that... So you... Wow, so a 2-for-1 is what you're saying. I get you and the gauntlets, and you get the liar and the cheat.
That's right.
Interesting.
Amaya's gonna kind of glance over to Mop, being like, what the... She's I don't think Mop will be able to hear her, but she's mumbling under her breath, what the fuck are you doing?
I already used message on you guys.
Yeah, but
it was just the word. It was just the word stall.
Yeah. So Cass is gonna be like very similar. They're like looking back and forth, and they're just so antsy. They don't like what Mop is doing right now.
And this. You want to
What?
see what I've got on me? And Mop will hold up her book.
He's just gonna make like a history check to see if he even knows what that fucking thing is. Okay, he rolled pretty good. He'll just kind of like tilt his head and be like, I don't think you understand. And he'll see the initials on the front, and he'll go, oh.
See, you picking down what you picking up what I'm putting down?
That's actually Kovoch, and anyone that would like to, I want you to roll an insight check on that.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Grr, bark, 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 bark.
Oh,
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
No!
Can I
15?
roll insight?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
You have a +8.
You can roll
But
in.
that
You
was
can
still a
roll
7.
insight. Okay.
Let's go, Mop.
Maya, when he sees the book, his demeanor shifts slightly. He was making a big old joke about this before, but that book makes him very serious. And Mop, you glean that as well. Additionally, you think somehow that book is incredibly relevant to him, and he is very, very excited to see it. And he will say, oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So,
But you can't have all three.
I can't have all three?
Maybe you can, actually. Now that I think about it.
Okay. How about this?
Um,
You have the book. I don't really give a shit about the gauntlets. You come over here. I hand this one, and he sort of shuffles Craggletooth a bit, to the big scary man with a sword. And then we leave.
okay.
I can even meet you halfway. You can go right there, and then I'll move the Craggletooth over, and then you can come with me. How about that? That sounds great.
Okay. Mop will hold out the book in front of her with the two hands.
Have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I swear to God. Can I
It's just a
can I
question.
sneak attack? Can I sneak attack?
It's gonna say, it's just a question. What's
Yeah,
up,
okay,
Ellie?
What's up? What's up?
No, Amaya, it's Amaya, if that's okay. So when this deal is made, I assume you're going to leave. You're going to also let down all of this green-colored fire that you somehow made around the entirety of this, your quote-unquote house on wheels, as you call it.
He'll like snap like shucks, and I'll be like, I wasn't going to, but since you called it out, I guess I have to now. Yeah, I'll get rid of the fire.
DM,
Yes.
is his guard down a little bit?
Roll another deception for me. Because yes, it is, and this isn't going to bring it down if it's bad enough, but I want to see if it can be even worse than it already is. Okay, yeah, it's even worse than it already is. As in, that's a good thing for you. Like,
Okay.
he's like, wow, okay, I'm getting something really fucking... The introduction of that book has completely changed the game for him. So, yeah, his guard's pretty down.
Okay. And at what point did he say to meet me at?
Like, right there.
Okay.
Is Kovoch like still watching him?
Yes.
I imagine, yeah.
I mean,
As Mop
Just
is like
if
walking
you-
forward. Sorry.
Oh.
If you have a plan, you need to message it to Kovoch right now, or I'm holding my action to rush him the minute he moves.
Okay. I'll message it to you then. Second.
God, Cass was gonna like start walking after Mop, but
Mm-hmm.
they're like looking at Kovoch. And there's like a moment where they're kind of just like, okay, I need to trust him, and they just stand where they are. But they're not happy.
Also, did you mean message the spell or message the like?
I did mean the spell. Yes, sorry, Jess, I should have been clear. My bad.
Yeah.
As in, cast it on Kovoch and let him know what you're doing.
Oh yes, I will message him. Sorry.
Yes,
I
love
will
you.
cast a spell on Kovoch and say, hopefully this works. I'm going to hold him in place.
Oh, Mop.
Okay, and I think I'm gonna hold my action so that when Mop makes a move to action that plan, I'm rushing him.
I would like to use hypnotic. Or wait, no, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for him to let go of Crackletooth.
Okay.
You're gonna hold your action.
Yes.
There will be a brief pause, but you succeeded 2 deception checks, both of them above 20. So you've done considerably well. He's still a very guarded person, but he's looking at that book. And Craggletooth is just kind of sitting there, still in shock, just very confused and upset with everything that's happening. And then he will snap his fingers, and you'll see Craggletooth's muscles sort of relax as she gains control of her own faculties. And she'll just kind of like fall to her knees for a moment. And then he will turn to you and you might end up interrupting him, but he's going to start to say like, all right, the book.
Mop will hold out the book, and she will make eye contact with Daermin.
Alrighty.
And she will use hypnotic gaze.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did Craggletooth fall forward by any chance?
Yes, this way.
Which way, sorry?
This way.
Towards you.
Okay. If it's at all possible, just before the spell goes off, would I be able to have Kovoch whisper something so that only Craggletooth would be able to hear him?
Sure.
Right, and I think when he can see sort of that the grasp is sort of just lifted from her, he's just going to whisper the words, "I need you to fly away right now."
She... Okay, I don't think she has time to react. But we'll get to that in a moment.
Probably not. Not right now, at least.
So, you'll begin to use hypnotic gaze on him. I don't normally force these, so I'll ask before I do it. Do you want to make me a concordance roll?
The Jesus roll.
The Jesus
Yes,
roll.
Jesus roll.
Okay. I believe I need to make sure I remember correctly. The last time we did a D100, we needed low numbers, correct?
See, that's the thing. I think
Yes.
with the D100 that we rolled last time, it was you needed high. So this time
Yes,
only-
because you got like a 99 or something.
I got a 99.
Oh, yeah, you're
I believe.
right.
So low. We're going for low.
Okay, D100 for me.
Yes, D100. We're going for low numbers here.
We got this. We got this.
Ooh.
77. 15, 22. You've done a lot here already, and you bought time. So the good news is that there's no bane or anything like that. And you bought a significant amount of time, which means that the number you needed was better. Like, it was an easier DC, so to speak. So I actually think... Because you have a 15, I'm going to delete 5 here. So you only have 10 concordance now. But that would have made it a 62. With the lower DC, I feel that certainly does succeed.
Fuck yeah.
On my end or his end?
On your end.
Okay.
You will look at him with the hypnotic gaze, and you will see him kind of tilt his head slightly. As you look into his eyes, you see green flames behind them. This person is immune to being charmed.
What?
And he will...
Does that include enchanted?
Most enchantments are charms, yes. And he will immediately realize what's happening. He's going to make a split decision. He is going to reach for the book and try and snatch it from you in a moment. But suddenly...
Oh?
Let me go ahead and actually get
Thought of
some
the
music
ground
on.
sent him to his knees. And also, I did hold my action so that
You did.
If anything seemed off, he'd rush.
Absolutely. We will get to your rush in a moment because something does... Oh, this is getting loud. This is getting significantly louder than I wanted it to be. There we go.
No, it's fine, I love it.
We got it, we got this, we got this!
Gotta make sure... I gotta put him back on there. One moment. There you are, my little baby. Affectionately referring to my pet hill giant.
For a second.
Me when I talk about my cat.
Kovoch, you will immediately shoot forward, and from the flames, not from the flames, from above, you will hear a cracking of rock and the tumbling of stone as a massive giant with something slung over his shoulder will jump and fall right over here, shaking the grasp from the book, and as he looks over, you will swing your sword at him as something jumps from the giant's shoulder and grabs him by the wrist. Chomps down on him.
Go!
Yeah, I was gonna say if Flaylin's holding the wrist, I want Kovoch to be bringing the sword down with vigor on that same wrist.
All right. I want you to make I want you to take your turn. You're going to be starting our initiative.
Get him!
2 attacks.
It's giving Monty
Arr.
Python's Black Knight.
Just but a scratch.
A scratch.
Okay.
Oh, it's still playing it.
So
Oh
if
god,
I'm
it's loud.
actually starting.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm starting. Okay. Does that mean that I also have my bonus?
Yeah, you have a bonus action.
Okay, I don't think he's gonna have enough time to sort of like
Oh, I do need to.
fish for the amulet and mutter his vow just yet. All things considered. Because he is immediately lunging in, but I am going to use bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on Daermin.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
that'll be an extra D6 or so every hit, I think. And yeah.
Thank you, Aaron.
I'm gonna fucking rush him. I'm gonna rush him.
It's fucking
Absolutely.
lads.
Fucking rush him.
Oh.
1
Shit.
and strike 2.
Oh, sorry. It was.
That one.
It sat on that one for an uncomfortably long amount of
Yeah.
time.
It did, and I was very nervous there. But yeah, okay. In that case, I'm gonna do that. I'm also going to burn a 2nd level slot, and I'm going to put this on top of that damage.
10.
The Divine Smite.
Wonderful. I'll add that on.
24 damage in one hit, poggers!
Indeed. You will bring your sword down on his wrist, and at the last second he will pull out from... Like, you will see almost like his blood is infused with fire, will burn away at Phelan's mouth. Phelan will flinch, and he will pull his wrist away, causing you to miss. But you don't need to cut off his hand to hurt him. And you will just, with a quick slash, you will do a big cut across his cheek. And you will see that flame begin to pour out from his face.
Because it is still my turn.
Does he still have the book?
Can I attack with my dog?
Oh yeah, you could attack with your dog.
Poggers!
He has advantage because of pack tactics.
Does Daermin have the book?
No, he does not.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's what the others were just about to ask you, so I wanted to get ahead of that.
No,
Alright,
he
yeah,
does not
he
have
does
the
have a pack tactics, and he only has one attack, I believe, but still.
True.
Yeah.
Still a hit.
Says that. So there's that damage.
Oh.
We
I'll
both rolled.
get rid of mine. It would be
Okay,
mine.
and then this.
So 30. Oh, he's chill.
Fuck.
He
He succeeded the strength save. Fuck. Okay, well, that's fine.
With a slash and a bite, you will cause him to stumble and try to regain his footing. And he's going to steal at the end of your turn. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. And he's
Think about that.
he's also going to take a Paragon action at the end of your turn before he steals.
Bitch.
And he is going to... He does not like any of this. Let's see. Yeah, I think that one'll do. You'll see flames pour around his sword. It's not a sword. What the fuck? His chains. And you will see those flames sort of peter off and begin to gather around his wounds. And then on his actual turn, he is going to make 3 attacks on you. That is a hit. That is another hit. And that is a hit.
What the fuck?
It was a plus 10. I thought it was plus 8 last time. This guy.
He just made a deal with the devil, my friend.
He did do that.
12,
What are the
9,
gambler?
11, 20, 32, I believe, is the total damage, which is, unfortunately, exactly the amount he was hurt. He will heal for 32 damage.
Oh, for God's
Can
sake.
you
What about
fuck
him?
right the fuck off?
And then at the end of your turn, at the end of his attacks, he will immediately take 1 step backwards and disappear. And
No!
as he
Well,
falls
I
into
can't
the flames.
Just sentinel.
Uh,
Sentinel him?
No, he is teleporting. He is not. What's it called? I made it difficult. He's a difficult boss fight.
Where the fuck did he go?
I need to figure out where he went.
Oh, no, that was the character, sorry.
Let's see. Is he stupid? Is he stupid?
He is stupid. He's stinky.
Well, he likes the fire, so he probably wants to stay close to the fire. But does he want to go to that way or that way? There's a dude over there. Yeah, he's going this way. Okay. He's gonna teleport right here. Also, I forgot to make him immune to fire. Let me fix that. Because he's definitely immune to fire. He's literally covered in it. And he is going to end his turn right there. He will whip you with his spiked chains laced with flame over and over and over again. And you will feel it pelt against your skin. And it don't feel good. And he's going to teleport away. And then he will pass randomly to anyone who hasn't gone yet, which does include you, Mop. I'll say that wasn't your proper turn. But first one to go is Amaya.
Oh. Cool. I think Amaya is... She doesn't want to be here. She doesn't want to do any of this. Also, Kovoch's back. This is all
Walk in,
wild.
Amaya.
She's gonna summon a spiritual weapon and give this guy a lobotomy.
Of course, yeah. Oh.
What the fuck is wrong with the dice today?
The dice are really bad today, actually.
What has happened? What has happened?
I don't. That sucked.
That was a bonus action. Also, that was a second level
Written
spell.
all over it.
Cool.
There you go. I took it off for you.
Oh,
You still have your action.
The thing.
Yeah.
I still. Yeah. I'm just figuring out what to do.
You have your channel divinity. Also, every spell ever.
Yeah. Every single spell. Oh, sorry. I'm going to actually kind of focus in a little bit. Amaya's gonna see that Kovoch isn't looking the best. So she's going to just hold her hand out, or hold her palm out, and mutter a small prayer, and she's going to healing word this guy.
Okay.
What's my healing? There it is.
You don't need to roll it because it's max.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It's what is it? It's a D4 plus what?
Plus 5.
So 9. Cool. 23. There you go.
Yippee! Oh,
Yeah. It's better than nothing.
it's better than nothing. I'm not stressed about that. I'm stressed about this fucking teleporting asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her action. I'm going to pass to you know what? Cast
These two.
or Little Mop.
Yeah.
These two. Mop.
All right, Mop. Mop, you are holding the book in your hands. You just kind of stumbled backward from pulling on it. Fuelin is standing over you, looking this way.
Jesus.
Jesus! That's so funny.
Let's hit him with a... Oh shit, what happened to my 4th level? It's just straight up gone now.
Your 4th level?
Um,
Oh.
yeah, my 4th level's straight up gone.
Why have they disappeared? Something
but
terrible's happened.
I used it. That's it.
Did you?
Oh.
Yeah, I used it,
Oh, I see. I might need to fix your character sheet. Something's terribly wrong. We're not going to worry about it right now, though.
Okay. I am going to use 3rd level mind whip.
Mind
Hang
whip.
on, what's mind spike? What does mind spike do?
Mind Spike. You reach into the mind of one creature you could see within 60 feet. Necessitate a whiz saver. Take 3d8 psychic damage. On a failed save, you will also know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while the two of you are on the same plane of existence. While you have this knowledge, the target can't become hidden from you, and if it's invisible, it gains no benefit from that condition against you.
Okay. I will use mind spike.
Alright, drag the whiz save on him.
Alright. Now quit dicking around.
Damn. That is a success. Does he still take half damage? He does take half damage, so drag the psychic damage on him.
Okay. Okay.
8 damage. Okay. Absolutely. Do you have any bonus action? You do have a bonus action if you have anything you wanted to do with it.
Let's see. Is this a bonus action? That would be too good to be true.
Which one?
I was looking at Charm Person.
Oh.
You can't charm him.
Yeah, he's not. He's immune to charm.
And he's the only guy over there, so...
True.
He's the only guy we're fighting, so I can't use Distinctive Charm, can I?
It wouldn't do a lot of benefit. You guys can also martial check. You guys haven't done that yet.
Yeah, let's martial check this son of a bitch.
Gotcha. Do you have anything specific you're going for, or just a basic wisdom?
I want to know what his deal is. Like, what the fuck is he?
Oh, like, okay. What would that be? What would that be? Maybe investigation. Maybe investigation. Yeah, I'll go with investigation.
I think he's a wizard.
Oh, if you're going for something magical, Arcana.
Oh, okay. Let's do Arcana, okay.
Okay. The flames are unnatural and green, and historically, green flames are associated with devils from the hells. The way that he is moving about, and the way that the flames are almost assisting him, it is less like he has control over them, and more that they are actively helping him. This seems like a warlock.
Oh, damn it.
I suppose beware his vicious mockeries and stuff.
He doesn't have...
His eldritch blasts.
True.
He
Makes
will
sense why-
eldritch blast you. And, I will whisper to Craggle to put up a defense and possibly get somewhere safe.
Okay.
And, then I will pass to, Craggletooth.
Okay. Craggletooth is just kind of sitting there silently, staring off into nothing, trying to figure out, looking at her hand, she's breathing heavily. She will sort of clutch her head for a moment and close her eyes, and then she will kick off the ground, and you'll hear the fluttering of wings, and her Pegasus boots will click, and she will begin to fly upwards, 60 feet.
Good.
I can't do... She's not fully out yet, but she's 60 feet up. And then she...
pigeon up there, Craggletooth.
She's going to pass to Cassian, but at the end of Cassian's turn... I'm sorry, not Cassian's turn. Craggletooth's turn, Daermin is going to look up and see Craggletooth leaving and is going to snap his fingers, and she's going to freeze in the air.
God fucking damn it.
Shit. Like, is she still in the air, or is she, like, falling?
She's still in the air, but it looks like she's probably gonna come down at some point.
Full damage is not that bad in D&D. You just need to focus on him.
Oh, God. Does Cassie notice?
Yeah, also she has fly boots. She has fly boots. she's just gonna fly back down. Yeah, she's just gonna fly back down. She'll be fine.
Right,
It's snow.
okay. Right.
Please, just kill him.
Oh,
Okay.
Argyle, I forgot he's here. Sorry.
Hey. Little guy. Alright, let me look at what I have really quick. I think that Cass is gonna... Like, the moment the Daermin appears...
Oh, you can. That's crazy.
Come on.
You can make it to him.
Sure. I can, yeah.
You say if you're worried about the range, you can also just throw the dinner fork. That's always possible.
No. I am gonna use Dinner Fork. I'm just trying to figure out what Cass is gonna do with their axe. I think they're gonna just, like... Yeah, they're gonna just, like, put the axe back in their back. Pull out Dinner Fork, and I'm trying to figure out if they're gonna throw it, because I don't think they're gonna want to, like, move away from the party. Yeah, they're gonna throw it. Fuck it.
Got you. It does
Yeah,
return to
that
you, so.
Yeah, that's what I was also
And you can
thinking.
throw it twice, because
Actually-
you got extra attack.
Can Cass pull out the dinner fork and call lightning before throwing it at him?
Ooh. So call lightning is an action. So if you wanted to do it
Right.
and throw it, you'd have to action surge. But you can just start call lightning if you'd like.
Mmm.
So the way that call lightning works in D&D, which is different from, you know, what this thing is actually based off of, is that you
Yeah.
will call lightning down and then you get to do that for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
You just get to continuously call lightning down.
Okay, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
do that. I want them to take out dinner fork and then call lightning.
Absolutely. I don't... What's the saving throw? Oh, it's your wisdom.
Yes.
No, sorry. The DC. Go ahead and drag the dexterity saving throw onto him. He has a pretty high dex save, but he's still going to take half damage, I believe.
So, how do I do that? Sorry, do I just use my own dex or do I?
So, on the actions tab, under call lightning, hit the gear.
Here, okay.
And then there's going to be
Oh,
a thing that says
okay.
Dex DC 12H. Drag that onto Daermin.
Oh, I did it.
He did succeed, but I need to make sure I get it right. There we go. Now drag the 3d10 lightning onto him. You should automatically... yeah, you took half. And then, because you're concentrating on it,
Okay.
the thing this is call lightning C self, drag that onto you, onto Cassian.
Okay.
So, the way that, briefly, the way the concentration works, whenever you're concentrating on a spell, if you're hit, you have to roll a con save. This will automate that, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
So, just keep that in mind. Yeah, you will hit him with
See
lightning.
in the bracket.
It's very fun.
Yippee!
Did you want to use your action surge, or are you going to pass?
I want to hold on to my action surge just in case.
Gotcha.
But I will pass.
Absolutely. All the NPCs except for Fuelin. Which I guess is just these two, but you know.
And Argyle. I suppose. Unless Argyle's just...
No, I
Unless
don't think
Argyle's...
Argyle has.
unless
I don't think
Argyle's-
Argyle has a turn in the initiative.
Also,
I've zoomed in on
what are we doing
Argyle.
with this guy? Does the scribe get a turn, or is he just chilling in the caravan?
Just-
What an interesting question.
Yeah, you
Trying
gonna
to-
make him fight?
He's trying to calm down biscuits.
Um,
Support
Is Darren gonna catch scribe hands?
the scribe can get involved. We'll see what the scribe does. I think he's far more concerned about the fire threatening to burn down his caravan.
Yeah, the scribe is
Oh,
there
shit,
in
yeah.
case this fight turns the scribe is there in case this fight turns out to be way too unbalanced.
Interesting. But yeah, who do you want to pass to?
I say that no, he's not a fighter.
I'm gonna pass to
Very true.
Igor. I'm gonna pass to the giant.
Igdur.
Throw a
Igdur
rock.
is...
Yes.
Oh, I guess Igdur can in fact throw rock, can't he? So he will have to go through the, what's it called? Through the fire to grab rock. He is stupid, so he's going to do that.
Oh, Igor, no.
I'm gonna make a dex save. That is a
Igor,
failure. He will take some fire damage, which I believe. Do I already have it on here? Yeah, we'll just do this. 9. Okay, he'll take 9.
It could be worse.
It could be worse. It could be so much worse.
He better-
Oh, never mind. I
I
see that
will-
red.
I will cry if he dies.
And then Igdur will lean over and grab a rock and pull it from the mountain, and then we'll turn around and throw it at Daermin. Oh my god, it was on that nat 20 and I was gonna lose my mind. It still absolutely hits.
My god, you're fucking dipshit.
As a rock just sails through and nails Igdur in the face. And he'll sort of
There you go.
stumble back.
There you
Oh, sorry, Daermin.
Daermin.
And he'll kind of stumble backward. And then he's going to pass to Birdie. You'll never guess what Birdie's gonna do.
Yeah.
Birdie is going to fly over, movement speed of 40, and is going to tackle Daermin to the ground, and is going to start fucking killing him.
Beat the fuck out of him.
A hit.
Beat him senseless.
That's a hit.
Oh my fucking god.
Get him, get him, get him, get him!
Beat his ass.
Shit.
Fucking rush him!
Fucking rush him! Birdie was...
Fucking rush him.
So at the end of Birdie's turn, he's going to take a Paragon action, and you're going to watch as Daermin leans back and puts his chains in the fire, imbuing them with flame. And then he is going to steal the start of the next round, and is going to make 3 attacks on Birdie.
Please don't kill her. Please don't kill her. No.
Oh, okay. Okay. One of his attacks will be imbued with fire.
Oh no.
That is 38. What is that? 8. 30. 4. Math is hard. There it is. As the fire will seep over his wounds once again, and he will fall backwards into the flame, and he will teleport 30 more feet that way.
I've had enough.
I've
had enough of this fucking dude.
I've had enough. It's so funny. I'm so sorry.
No, you're
Tired
not.
of this, Grandpa.
You're not warning me.
Birdie is going to... I think Birdie's going to steal just so that it isn't passed to somebody at random. Birdie is not as dedicated to you guys as you are to each other. Does that mean they're going to betray you? No, certainly not. Does that mean, however, that they are going to flee if they are badly injured? Yes, 100%. Yeah,
that's valid.
They are going to fly back over. They're actually going to fly on top of the caravan over here.
Oh, are you okay, Birdie?
You will hear a light cooing noise, and you can see that they are lightly shaking. And I feel like Birdie's gonna pass to Igdur, who's going to look at the fact that Birdie is upset, and Igdur is going to start. He's gonna dash, and is just gonna start booking it across the field to get right up next to Daermin. And can't do anything this turn, but is now there. So that way, you know, if he teleports again, he's got somewhere to go. And then Igdur will pass to one of you 4 at random. I believe that is Cassian.
God damn it.
If you'd like, it could be to somebody else.
Yeah, actually, could you? I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet. I was gonna do like
I can take it.
like given. Yeah,
Sure.
he's right there.
Kovoch.
I can take it if you don't want to. Okay. So, fuck ass move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to take me an action to have Waylon pick Kovoch up and run the 50 feet to close the distance?
It will take Foylin's action to do that.
That's fine. I'll take that. I'll get Foylin to do that then. Pull Kovoch along. I'm going to Vow of Enmity this fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
I've had enough. I'm going to attempt to just violently fucking stab him.
Of course. Still a hit.
Give me a second. I need to apply my fuck ass bobs real quick. That one. That one.
Holy
So then I need
hell.
to swing that.
Certainly.
And because I have the Vow, and
Mhm.
I have an extra attack, can I grab this piece of shit and pull him away from the fire?
Sure. Go ahead and make me an athletics check versus his.
With advantage, because it's an attack?
100%. You gotta beat a 19. Believe that beats a 19. You have him grappled. I'll say you can basically move him like 10 feet in any direction.
This way.
Just throw him that way.
Yeah, and, just fucking... Just going for him, straight up.
Absolutely.
But I am going to probably have Kovoch block his directed line of sight towards the fire. And I'm gonna try and martial check this guy.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no.
If anything, that's fair. Yeah, say if anything, that's fair. And then is that your turn?
Let me think about that.
You've used your bonus action
Yeah.
in your action. Yeah.
Yeah, that is my turn.
Think about who you're gonna pass to, but at the end of your turn, Daermin will look upwards and point towards Craggletooth, and is going to look back up at you with a shitty little grin, and he is going to snap his fingers, and Craggletooth is going to look at you, Kovoch, and you will see as she lifts one of her arms upward, pointed in a finger gun-esque shape, and with her other arm, she grabs onto it as if she's trying to pull it down and can't. And then Kovoch, as you are preparing for this, you hear something in the back of your head. You hear somebody say, Kovoch, you're going to listen to me very carefully, and you're going to answer my single question, or you and all your friends will die, certainly. Why are you fighting? What did he tell you?
How do I respond?
When you look up Kovoch past Craggletooth, you can see the silhouette of someone standing on the mountain looking down.
What the fuck?
He gave it all away. He told me about Craggletooth. He told me that you planted the fucking mole to try to get to me. And I've had it. I'm going to kill him.
There will be a pause, and you will see Craggletooth, the flame in her magic, begin to build up into a powerful blow. And then...
Told me that you don't have a family anymore, and that's the reason I'm here.
And then suddenly that flame in Craggletooth will immediately die down as her body relaxes, and she will look confused and panic for a moment before she will just fly away.
Oh,
And then-
fuck.
And then you will hear, very well. It's your lucky day, Kovoch. He's of no use to me anymore. Kill him.
There's one fucking good thing about this piece of shit, and it's just that's it. But let's go! Let's go!
The fuck?
It's Thogloth, dude.
It was Thogloth.
Oh, that bastard!
And then you
Can't
will
tell by the
see
accent.
as the silhouetted figure will hop off the opposite side of the mountain. And Daermin
And
will.
I think there is a brief moment. Sorry.
No,
very
please.
brief moment of just a very shallow thankfulness. That's it. Very brief. He's immediately pushing it to the side. He does not want to thank the glove for anything.
And Daermin will look up at where Craggletooth was, and he'll like snap his fingers at her, and she's still flying away, and he will be confused, and then he for a moment will see the silhouette that you are looking at, and he will look at you. And he will say, what? What just happened? What did you do?
To him now. You're a loose end to him now, you drunken fuck. You gave away too much. And now, you're of no use to him. He's not going to protect you. He's not going to save you anymore. You're going to fucking die here.
He looks terrified. Who'd
You'll
like to
die
pass?
here.
Oh.
Before you can action any of your fucking threats, you will die in the snow like the little bitch that you are. And I'm gonna pass to Amaya.
Blame him for being scared. That's fucking scared me.
Hey,
Hey!
hey. First off, I'm gonna have Amaya go over here just so that she doesn't get a face full of horse ass. Secondly, can I martial check this guy?
Yeah, go ahead, Marshall.
She's been staring. She's been right here, and she's been staring, and she's like, "Damn, this view is crazy."
This will go crazy.
What did I need to roll for Marshall again?
Wisdom.
Question.
Whiz.
Wisdom. Wisdom check, right?
Yes, wisdom.
Or save. Okay. Sorry, I just need to make sure.
Oh my god. It's 2 in a row.
Damn.
It's 2 in a row right there.
Alright. Yeah, fair enough. That's fine. We're gonna have, I think, the spiritual weapon gonna come up behind. That's Kovoch. My bad. I got so distracted for a moment. And it's going to keep trying to make slashes at Daermin.
Absolutely.
I need to get my...
You hit him with a rock.
Nice.
Oh, that hits! Thank God, actually.
Boggers. Needs a spellcaster.
Bonk. And then I think what Amaya is going to do, who out of this pile hasn't gone yet? Unless everyone has.
Cassian and Mop.
Where? Yeah.
My Cassian and Mop haven't? Okay.
You also have your action.
Yeah. That is what I was going to try and do.
Okay.
She's going to just... I'm trying to... I'm gonna Spirit Guardian him.
You have to be close to him to do that.
She's gonna hold out. I do? Pissing myself. Are all my spells close range that I want to do? I'm going to lose it.
You also have your what's it called? You also have your channel divinity, and you know that hold person doesn't work because you tried to use it last session and it didn't work.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna channel divinity on, or cast channel divinity on Cassian.
Okay. Face seer. What is it? Has the way that she uses the channel divinity changed recently?
I honestly do not know. I
Has she?
think she
She
hasn't
has
really
been.
used. She hasn't used Channel Divinity since before the trial, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I guess try hard. Oh damn, it's been a while. It used to be her magic used to be very gold. It's a lot more pale now.
Interesting. Gotcha.
I think.
Absolutely.
I think that's pretty much it.
Lovely. Who would you like to pass to then at the end of your turn?
We're gonna go Cassian. Because I
Right.
passed them up last time.
All right. You have advantage on whatever you do, Cassian. Well, I actually don't think it has to be the next thing you do. I think if I remember correctly, the way I worded it was for the next minute you can choose one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 2 inspirations, basically.
That's great. Oh, I don't know if Cass would move from where they are right now, just in case the fucking Vanishing Act decides to go over to where Mop is. Or decides to, like, go somewhere else. Plus, there's, like, 3 people at him at the minute.
Yeah, he's pretty dogpiled. You can probably stay a distance if you really think
Am I
that
able
that's
to
viable.
hold my action for if he, like, makes any advances towards, towards this general area? Or if he, like, teleports behind Mop?
Sure.
Is that doable?
Yeah, absolutely.
Basically, if he makes an attack on Amaya or Mop, or if he, like, heads towards us,
Absolutely, yeah.
I would like to hold my
Just gonna
action.
hold an action to attack, like throw the dinner fork at him twice.
Probably, yeah.
Gotcha. Did you want a martial check?
Oh, can I do that?
Yeah, you can wisdom.
I would like to, yes.
If you get another 1, then there's another 1 on a martial check, then, comedy comes in 3s.
Yeah, if there's another one, it just doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore.
Yeah. Just like my wisdom ability, yeah.
Yes.
If it's another one, we end the campaign.
No, don't. Oh, it's
Almost
all
an
good.
at 20.
That's better.
That actually does not succeed.
Alrighty.
It's still better. It's still better.
It's still better.
I'll take
It's
it.
still really good.
It's not a one.
It's
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, so is it
So-
Mop that goes now? Is
It
Mop
would
go?
be. He is gonna take a Paragon.
Oh yay!
And he is going to... He's looking very panicked, and then he's going to look to Igdur, and he's going to snap his fingers at Igdur. And Igdur's going to make a saving throw.
Oh, don't. No, please.
Please,
Please.
he's
That
so
is a
stupid.
failure.
Oh, no.
Is this technically an attack?
This is not an attack, no.
No.
Igdur will become dominated.
Oh.
You'll see this green flame hide behind his eyes, and he will grab the sides of his head and stumble for a moment before he will gather himself slightly hunched over and look at you, Kovoch, with a malice. Oh, he's invisible. Let's fix
Where'd he
that.
go?
He shouldn't be invisible. There it is. And then, Mom, your turn.
Oh wow. Okay. I will run over here.
Okay.
That's my 30 feet movement. Hi, how are ya? How you doing, Cassian?
Hi, how are ya?
Lovely to see you. And I'm going to use, once again, I'm going to use Mind Spike on him.
Oh, wonderful. Do it.
You got this. You got this.
I sure do. We see you on Daermin. Eat shit and die.
That is a failure. Wow,
I
okay.
failed. Yeah.
Go ahead and drag that.
And full damage.
Absolutely, and then you will now be
Beat his
concentrating on Mind Spike. Look at
And I'm
that!
going to use my, well, I'm going to use my bonus action.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to use Draconic Cry,
Okay.
and I'm going to give Cassian advantage believe, for the next round.
Cassian's got all the advantage ever. I'm loving this.
He's got
Yeah.
all the advantages.
Yeah, he's the
Draconic
closest guy
Cry.
to me, so.
I can't
Let her to
believe
cry at your enemies.
You're putting too much faith in me, I fear.
I'm gonna edit Draconic Cry because technically that's not how this works, but I like it, so I'm gonna keep it.
You sure?
Yeah, it's supposed to be enemies within 10 feet of you, so you'd have to be within 10 feet of them. However, you are a wizard. So I think it's perfectly reasonable that you're just like, fucking get him! Like, from 30 feet away. It's not like it has a different effect. So I'll, you know what, for the sake of going forward, the range is now 30 feet.
Wow, thank you. Does that
Because
include everybody, then all of my party within 30 feet?
you and your allies have advantage again. How about this? I'll meet you at a happy medium. It applied to everybody before at a smaller distance. From now that I've expanded the distance, you have to choose one person.
Among Us.
Among Us!
Oh.
If that makes
I'll
sense.
I'll give it to Mother, within, you said, what range?
30 feet.
Fuck.
Okay, it's just
does
right
Amaya
outside
have any
that.
advantage on anything?
No, but Amaya doesn't really attack much.
I mean, she's got her big thingy over there.
Yeah.
I have
True.
one thing that I want to do, but everyone's all dogpiling on Daermin.
I look
I'll
at
give you
Moonbeam
advantage.
like a green goblin mask.
I am looking at Moonbeam, but there are 4 people there.
I'm
Mhm.
giving it. I'm
Like-
giving it to Amaya.
Okay,
Just killing
Yeah, I think
Nice.
I should.
awesome. Well, is that the end of your turn then?
I believe so.
Gotcha. You can use that
That's
three
it. That's my
three
action. That's
times,
my
by the way.
movement. My Draconic Cry.
Yeah, you can use that 3 times per long rest.
Cool.
Shit's crazy. So, because you hit him, he is going to steal at the end of his turn, at the end of your turn. And he's going to start building up something. He's going to prepare an action to run into the fire after something happens. And then that something is going to happen. Kovoch, I need you to make a strength check.
Is this an attack, technically?
Yes, it's not from Daermin, but yes.
Aw.
Okay, wait, no. He's an attack. Is what I'm doing an attack in return? Is it a grapple check, basically?
Yes, yes. You're trying to see if you're getting grappled.
Would the vow apply? The advantage.
You are not. Daermin is not the one doing it, so it would not.
True. Shit.
It's a good one.
But it's a fucking hill giant.
This is true. It is a hill giant. Wonderful observation. Well, what do we do now?
Beats it.
No.
Well, this is an interesting scenario because it's a contest, which are never good. The way that I always handle these, we just roll again. Both of us are gonna roll again.
You roll
Oh my
first.
god.
Oh no!
I'm so
I
sorry.
can't.
Sam.
I literally can't beat that.
Oh no!
Oh,
Igdur will
hate you so much.
Igdur will grab you by the shoulders and begin to like just sort of crush down. He's not going to hurt you, but he's going to hold you completely still. You can make an attack with disadvantage as Daermin runs past you.
Wouldn't it just be flat
Why would? Oh, you're right.
because of
Yeah,
the vow?
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to hit him.
If you want to use that as your
With an
reaction,
attack
yes.
of opportunity. As my attack of opportunity, absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
Please, because if I hit him, like I stop him dead in his tracks.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Hit.
Oh, I don't care.
You stop him from taking any movement, but he is right here. Or he would have been right here? Because he left? Here? I don't know. He's still in the fire. He can't move anymore, but he is going to teleport 30 feet. It just means that after he teleports, he can't do shit. He's just going to be stuck there for a minute.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done.
And then his no, I don't think he's gonna do much else beyond that. No, he's gonna make his flames on fire. What's up?
Does Relentless Avenger mean anything if I'm grappled? Like I can't move 15 feet because I did hit him with an opportunity attack.
If you can get ungrappled, yeah, absolutely. It just means. Oh wait, sorry. Does it say that you move immediately afterwards?
Yeah, you can do that as part of the same reaction.
Interesting. I like that. We're gonna work with it a little bit. I want you to make me another strength check. You were not able to break free, unfortunately. But from here on out, in the future, you can make a check to break free and do it, because I don't want to get rid of that for you. At the end of his turn, he's the first one to go. Igdur, or I guess Igdur went. So Igdur's going to... I think it reasonable to say he's going to pass to Kovoch. This could be a steal situation. Is there anything you'd like to do, Kovoch?
I'm just mad. I'm just upset. Where is he?
He is over here.
He's there.
Which does remind me, by the way, Cassian, you had 2 attacks. Use them.
Yeah, I did. Can I use them now?
Yeah, do that, and I'll do my thing instead.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking.
Oh, are you gonna?
Son of a...
Are you gonna Misty Step?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, go ahead and do your attacks.
Say, am I able to like
Where'd it go, you ugly bitch?
Oh right, they changed it. The way that attacks work, it's stupid. What are you trying to figure out?
Is there like a possibility that I could like throw the dinner fork, but also like call down a bolt of lightning as it hits at the same time?
No, you'd have to use your action surge to do that.
Right, okay, I'll just fucking throw dinner fork on.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make 2 attacks. That's a hit for sure.
Do I do another attack, yeah?
Yeah. 1 more.
Okay.
Both those hit. Go ahead and drag... Oh, did you want to use any of your divine stuff?
Ooh.
Because you do have divine strike.
I do, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, let's do it. Divine strike as well.
Alright, typically use it as a bonus action, but I like it. Is this considered a fiend? I mean, it's just a humanoid, but there's fiendish energy. How do I treat this? I think I'm going to treat it as a fiend.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
Well, I should have been adding an extra D8 to my smites if he's a fiend.
You've only done 1 smite, right?
Oh, no.
2.
There we go. Problem solved.
Nice.
So I want you to roll both of your d6 plus 6s on him.
Okay.
Cool. And this is why Divine Retribution is so fucking crazy, because you don't roll anything. Because he is a fiend, he takes 27 radiant damage.
Yeah!
Oh.
Fucking go! I was like, do I just use Divine Strike then, or?
I already did.
Oh, nice.
You just only have, I believe, one more Channel Divinity before long rest. Maybe 4. We'll have to go back and check.
Okay.
But yeah. All right, Daermin's not looking great.
Does Cassian get to do the D20 roll?
Oh yeah,
For the Face Seer divinity?
I mean, they had both attacks, so I guess this would be up to more or less, if you just wanted an extra effect, or if you wanted to wait until you had to make a save or another attack to use it. Because it's for the next minute.
Wait until you have to make a save.
Mm-hmm.
Highly suggest waiting. Yeah. He's probably got some save move that's gonna fuck us all over.
I'd still do a damage on him.
Yeah, just crack at him.
So,
Also, I think
he
gains no benefit from being invisible from me.
It just means you know where he is.
Very true.
Yeah. Okay. So it means he can't.
It's like how I also have Hunter's Mark, so we've got him marked.
Got him.
He's not going anywhere, like anytime soon.
Kovoch, you are the first. You are bonus action, yes. I believe.
Yeah, and so I think, you know, there's going to be a brief moment where Kovoch's, like, very upset. With Igdor a little, but that's just because he's irrational. And he, you know, is like, he can understand that he's been dominated, right? But he's still going to be mad that he's in this guy's grasp. But I think it's not going to be a case of willingly doing it, but it's just going to happen as part of his, like, well, I say not willingly doing it. He's not like actively holding a hand out to cast it, but his will casts it for him.
Mm-hmm.
And so 30 feet, I'm right up in his shit again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Dust. I don't know how to tell you this. I'm going for this, man.
Mm-hmm. I want both of your attacks to be done without advantage. They will be straight, because he is applying disadvantage to you.
Yeah,
I will describe what he's doing in a moment. But roll your attacks. He's a freak. That's a hit for sure.
He's a freak.
Oh.
That's. I'm so sorry. Right. That was so funny.
Because I was.
Oh.
I panicked because I was like, "Don't tell me that his AC is 17. If I miss this by 1, I'm going to." Okay, can I roll my damage?
Yeah, roll your damage.
While you describe what's happening.
Yeah.
Right.
He's been saving up. He's been confident that he's going to be okay this entire time. And so, I need to roll an extra D8 for me. And so he hasn't been using all this pent-up power that he's had, but all of a sudden it's coming to fruition. Things that you didn't think he would have been capable of doing before, he's now able to do. You put him... Holy shit, this has to be a joke.
Oh.
He has 1 HP.
Oh my god.
Pass to me! Pass to me!
So...
He's going to steal it!
Well, he can't steal. He's already gone this round, but he is going to take a Paragon action.
Oh, okay, cool.
You could Paragon your mother.
Is it the end of your turn?
Oh, why do I feel like I know what's happening?
No, I'm gonna martial check him.
Go for it.
Check him. I'm gonna insight him. What the fuck is he about to do?
Insight. Absolutely. That absolutely is a success. He's gotten desperate. He is scared. He is beaten and bruised. And you can see his chain coming out of the fire, and there is a smoke coming off of the chain that smells faintly of cigarettes. And you can tell that there has been something he has been saving up until right now. His chain is on fire. Fire is covering his wounds. He is about to do something very frightening. To specifically you. You had a feeling with a 19 he was going to do it to Cassian, but you got closer. Is that the end of your turn?
Do I get to pass, or does it even matter?
He's gonna steal. Not steal, sorry. He's gonna Paragon action.
Okay, whatever.
got this.
You can
Fine.
choose who do you want to pass to, because it's going to go after this.
Mob, it's not even a question. I know
Gotcha.
exactly what Mob's going to do, and I need them to do it now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. What is that? That's 6. 10. Is that enough? Not quite. Without even rolling, he will critically hit you. And he will do that
I
plus
counter that with the Guardian Emblem.
55. Oh, that's... Huh. Can you... I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that, actually. I didn't even consider that.
It's the guy... Yeah, because thank God.
Well, I gotta re-roll that. One moment.
No. Oh.
Plus 6, 39. You will take 39, which is, I believe, puts you at 62 wound.
2. Yeah.
And he will be healed. For a pretty significant amount of that.
You are joking me.
I am not joking you. I'm very sorry.
I'm not passing them up. I'm not.
You're not
passing
sorry, you
them up then,
motherfucker.
actually.
You're not sorry.
I'm not going to pass them up then.
3.
Good idea.
There we go.
I'm going to instead pass to Cassian.
Yeah,
I am
pass me,
going
I'll fucking
to-
rush him.
Beg you to just rush him, and then Mark
Yeah.
can put him to sleep.
What is it? Do I have
Just
enough?
hit him
I
with
do.
every advantage that you have, every inspiration, all of it.
Yeah,
Get
I'm
this
looking at my
fucking
shit
guy. I've
right now.
had enough of this fight.
Mhm.
I'm genuinely
Looking
at my
at
wit's end. It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, oh, God.
I have an assignment due tonight.
Sorry, that's so silly to me.
I love you.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do, but do I want to go wolf for it, or do I want to just
Up to you.
Just
run at him?
Just
What
beat
do
the
we
shit
think,
out of him.
chat?
Just rush him. Just rush him. No wolf, no nothing. Just rush.
Okay. I want to use... I want to use this for the first time, right? I
Okay.
can't pronounce it.
Divine
Oh
Retribution?
my god, I'm gonna fucking... No, it's at the very bottom. Dust.
Thaumaturgy.
I can't fucking pronounce... Yes.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Do.
So, Cass is gonna rush him. Gonna use Guided Strike, but I also want to use that to change the fire to blue that's surrounding the...
Okay.
caravan.
Something, spells like this are an action. However, I think it's cool aesthetically, so I don't give a shit.
I can use Action Search as well if you want, I don't mind.
If you want, no. I mean, if you want to use Action Surge to just make a cool effect in the background, you can. But I think I'm just gonna allow the cool effect to happen. I'm not really banking on that too much.
However, Action Search to hit him again.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it, we're doing that. I'm going
I
after
hit him
this
another 2
motherfucker.
times.
I think
Just
seeing...
just one thing,
Mm-hmm.
one request, if you will. See,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it does align with Cassian. Could you specify non-lethal damage if you're going to attack him 4 times?
Ah!
I have plans. I have
You
plans.
have plans?
That I cannot reveal because the haters will sabotage me.
Give me a second. Okay, fine. I think that seeing him, like, beat the shit out of Kovoch would have just set Cass off. But, because you asked, sure, I suppose.
Love you. You were amazing.
I suppose!
You are amazing. You are.
I think-
you are so cool.
I think to
The
flavor
pacifism
this,
trait goes back at you.
is Cassian
Wait a
Cassian running towards Daermin?
Yeah.
So I think to
I-
flavor this, what's up?
I'm such a fucking idiot. He was on 1 HP, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yar.
I didn't. I didn't move Foylan.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry.
gonna-
But to flavor the non-lethalness, you run forward, Cassian, ready to just get him, and I think Kovoch will look at you with like this. Just you can describe it. It's your character, but I think you will communicate it non-verbally of what needs to happen here in like the split-second interaction.
Yeah, and I mean, Cassian knows. I think is the only one that knows the entire story. He knows that there's that personal vengeance mission. It would make sense for him to be like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna
I think
set up this
Kovoch-
guy.
I think in that moment that Cass isn't thinking about that. They've seen their friend get really badly hurt. They're fucked off now. But I think if like Kovoch gave them a look, they'd probably like recognize that expression from the exact same expressions that they've given Kovoch, and for a split moment they're like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, they get it. I'm going to absolutely try and annihilate this bitch.
I'm going to read something to you. This is good, so don't be stressed out about this. You guys haven't succeeded any of these yet, so I'm just going to tell you this outright. He has a trait called Touched by Chance. Your first attack, and this is the last time he can do this, is going to be made at disadvantage. If you'd like to balance that out with the with the Facier, you can. Would you like to do that?
Could I?
You can. It's just you just get advantage, which balances out the disadvantage, making it a straight roll.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Go for it.
Do that. Okay. What do I do now?
Make an attack
'Cause
roll.
I said a bunch of stuff there.
Just make
An
a
attack roll.
make a
Okay,
normal
I'll
attack
just-
roll.
Alright, I'm just gonna smack him. No, like try and stab him with dinner fork.
All good. 17. You can take an additional action on your next turn or your current turn, whichever comes first.
Oh yeah, you've got this fucking guy, dude. If you
Yeah.
action surge,
So
that's
if you
6 attacks.
Yeah, so if you
Yeah.
action surge, you'll have
I am
6
an action
total
surge.
attacks. So I want you to just go ahead and make 4 more attacks for me.
Okay. I also wanted to do guided strike as well. Is that possible?
Sure. You can only do it on one of them. So just
Yeah, that's fine.
pick one, and we'll go with it from there.
Okay. So you said 4 more, so that's
Would you like to use it on that one?
ooh. Yeah.
Cool. That one is actually a 21. That's a hit.
Okay. And
You
do I
have
do one
two
more?
more.
Oh, 2 more. Let's fucking go, chat.
Assuming you're using your action surge, of course.
Yeah, I absolutely am.
Okay, rush
Cool.
him.
So the reason
Okay,
why, if you noticed, that was 5 attacks instead of 6. There's a reason for that. I'm gonna read the rest of this to you. Daermin has dealt with the devil, and it has granted him what? How am I not? I wrote that word. How do I? Ingenuity. Is that ingenuity to chance. 3 times per long rest, he can shift the odds in his favor, granting himself advantage or another creature disadvantage on an action. However, once per long rest, he can guarantee a single action of his to be a critical success, but there is a catch. ... The catch is that the next roll made against him will also be a critical success.
Oh, got you. Okay.
So, you don't have to roll for the last attack, because it automatically fucking does it. So, I'm gonna... 6 times 6 is 36. So, I want you to take... Or no, it's 5. Sorry, 35. Are you using the axe?
Dinner fork.
Dinner fork. Okay, so it is 36. I want you to, on the very bottom, grab the D6 and right-click it until you have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
7. Okay.
And then throw them in the side
Is that
chat.
on him?
No, throw it in the side chat. I'll
Side
add it.
chat.
I'll add it manually. Plus 36 is 33 plus 30. So 63. What does that put him at? One moment. And then... Wow. He's not dead yet.
Ah, you bastard.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. I look at
Is he
Mop.
back at 1 HP again?
No, he has 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey,
He has 4
take him
HP.
up.
As you'll just start
Hey,
hacking
Mop.
and slashing into him, he will reach out towards Mop, reaching out towards the book, trying to grab it, even though he is literally 40 feet away.
Why do you want this book?
He... Why do you want this book? So do you pass Cassian to Mop?
Yes.
Um...
Just a mouth.
Talking is a free action. When you say, why do you want this book, sort of under the pain as he's getting the shit kicked out of him, he's going to try and say something, and it's not going to be able to come out. And then Kovoch, you are going to see him do something that he did specifically with you, where he's going to reach out and try and call for something. And you will see, like, this sinister, shitty little smile on his face as he looks at you. And then you will see the fire, that green flame behind his eyes, peter out. And he will look horrified. And then Mop, it's your go.
I think when he sees that horrified expression, there is nothing but a delightfully sadistic grin on Kovoch's face.
Is
Can
it
I do
Regis'
something
eyes?
for flavoring?
Oh.
Can I do something for flavoring real quick?
Sure.
Was it me?
When he's like reaching out for Mop, could Cass like slam down the dinner fork to trap his like wrist into like the snow in between like
Oh.
the prongs?
Absolutely, yeah.
And yes, it is your turn, Chester. That's what you were asking.
Yippee! No, I was asking what Cassian was doing, but
Mhm.
no worries too.
Oh,
Put this
Oh yeah, no,
fucker,
they're doing that. They're
put this fucker to sleep.
And Mop will put this motherfucker to sleep. I think. Do you think first level will be enough?
how many dice does first level sleep roll?
5d8.
You
yeah.
literally cannot fail on a first
Yeah.
level. You literally cannot fail. You
You
roll all
can't.
ones, he goes to bed.
You can't
Okay.
fail.
All right. I'll use first level then. Watch it get all
Oh.
fucking eights. Okay.
no.
I'll
Yeah,
go
come on.
crazy.
This guy's in a
Nope,
coma.
nope, missed that one.
Oh,
You know what? I just hang on. Where is it? The gears.
where is it?
I hit him with the unconscious there.
Yeah.
You there?
Who did you hit?
You
Who
there,
did you
sir?
hit with the unconscious?
I hit the wrong button.
Oh.
I hit the wrong button. Don't
There
There
you
worry.
it
go.
is.
You zonk him out.
And he will try and reach out, and then he will just go limp. And then, pardon me, as I attempt to remove every single one of these things.
Yeah, I mean, hey, before you do that,
Uh-huh.
or while you're doing that, before you're doing that, could I get you to just move Daermin to where his wrist is? I wanna kill him. So we can do that while you clear all of those fire things.
Where'd you want me to put him?
Fucking excuse me.
Where his hand is.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, thank you, because I can't move them.
I thought you were gonna question him. This makes...
Mm.
Real quick,
Hello?
I'm gonna have Cass like look over to the giant. Is he okay? Is he good?
Oh, he's okay. Let me for ease. Yes, he's very confused, grabbing at his head. I will deal with him in a moment, but he's not attacking any of you anymore.
Is the concentration on dominate person, assuming it is dominate person, would it
Something, yeah, something of the sort.
Yeah.
How do I remove
And I
stage?
think, yeah. While that's happening, Kovoch is going to, watch him fall asleep. He's going to realize that it was Mom's doing, right? Obviously. and he's going to grab Daermin by the back of the head and drag him along the snow, bringing him all the way over here. So that's where his hand is. Going to just, grab him, spin him around, face him. He's still unconscious, obviously, and then just drop him onto his knees. Or prop him up on his knees, I should say. He's going to look up at Mop. It's just going to say, you might want to look away.
Mop will open her mouth to say something, look at Kovoch, and close her mouth and look away.
I think Cass is gonna like go over to Mop and just sort of like carefully like take her shoulder and then sort of like lead her over to Amaya.
Yeah.
And it's going to be enough, I think, that when Daermin, is positioned enough, he's there on his knees, I think Kovoch's going to just punch him across the jaw to wake him up.
Oh, if you're doing that real quick, can I detect thoughts on him?
Sure, go for it.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
You can detect his thoughts while I execute him.
Yeah, I want to like. Oh man, I want to like find out like what his like motives were with Craggletooth if possible. If I'm able to do that.
Okay, so you wake him up, and the surface level thoughts is, I need that book. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Why is... Oh no. Would you like to delve deeper?
Yes.
All right, let me go
He does
ahead.
have a pretty good wisdom score.
He does, but I'm going to give him disadvantage because of the circumstances.
Yeah, because he is actively going to die here.
God fucking damn.
Oh well.
You made him.
That's true. Go ahead and roll an insight check, though.
Okay. Fuck. I'm like, I've got so many things open. Okay.
16. What specifically are you trying to figure out motive-wise?
Honestly, what did he want with Craggletooth?
He wanted to kill her.
Right, is that it?
Pretty
all I can
much.
get from that?
Yeah, he wanted to kill
What
her.
does he want with my book? What does he want with my book?
Okay, so with
Don't
that
you
in
also
mind,
have detect thoughts?
I do have detect thoughts. I will use that.
I actually don't think you do. I'm
I do
looking
have
at it.
detect thoughts. Eat shit.
You do? Where's it at?
Where'd it go? Oh fuck! Is it not prepared? No, it's not.
You Mop used it on Amaya back at the island.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not prepared. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's so funny. Okay, with that in mind, I think like with what Cass was like getting from like Daermin, because like he's afraid right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think a mix of that and a bit of like deja vu with Cass are gonna just turn away and sort of like oh whoops, they're gonna like just look over there and they're like closing their eyes as they're just like bracing themselves for whatever the fuck Kovoch's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Their hand is still on Mop's shoulder to make sure that she's not looking over as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is Maya watching?
Oh yeah, she's watching.
When
I think
Eyes
it's just
wide open.
Oh yeah.
when
The
when
best-
you wake him up, he's going to look up at you, and roll an insight check just so Kovoch can also understand this. Okay, he's pretty much given up the ghost. He doesn't seem like he has any fight left in him at all.
Good.
And he kind of looks up at you, and he looks horrified for a moment, and he tries to brush it aside, and he kind of just lightly chuckles to himself, and goes, "And what about after this? What are you going to do?"
Yeah, no, I think thematically Kovoch has tossed his sword and his shield away. Sword's there, shield's there. It's just hands, and he's still grabbed onto his to Daemin's shoulders, nearby to the neck, really, for that added control. I'm going to find the other two. I'm going to do the same thing.
He left me to die, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Alright. I'll kind of look down for a moment, thinking on something. And then he'll just nod. He'll say, Bay of Thorns. That's where he is.
I think there's a pause.
I'm not telling you this shit to save my life. Let's be honest, Kovoch, the second he showed up, it wouldn't have mattered. I was gonna die anyway. But I'm always down for a double crossing too. You want to kill him? And he'll reach up and like grab your wrist and start and like pull himself closer to you so his face is closer to you. He'll say, he's in the Bay of Thorns.
Yeah, both men are bloodied, bruised, beaten. You know, one is significantly worse off. And he's going to sort of just move his hands up to instead cup Daemin's face, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's just going to say, I know you've left a double cross. You did it to my friends. And he's just going to stare him right in the eyes. Why'd you fucking do it? Do you feel bad about anything that you've done? 5 people that did nothing to you?
There will be a brief pause, and you will see between, like his sort of cheeks pressed up will unfurl into an awful, awful smile. And he's going to say, I've heard about what happened to you. And all the others here behind me, I know what you did with Dacia. It doesn't matter that I couldn't kill ya. That place may as well be a tomb because you are already dead. He doesn't seem like he wants to tell you because he knows that would provide some closure.
Just as evasive in your own death as you were in life. And he's going to just stop talking from there on. He's going to move his hands back down to his shoulders, rear his knee back, and slam it into his mouth once. One for Trinity, and then slam it in again. One for Cole, and then slam it in again. One for Grom, another one. One for Perisandre. The last one is going to send Daermin back into the sand because he's going to let him go. One for Delsaran. And then Kovoch's going to unsling the heavy crossbow that he got while in the cave with Craggletooth. He's going to sight it down at Daermin, and he's going to say, and one for Craggletooth. He's going to shoot him right through the eye.
And every single step of the way, he will be cackling and laughing up until he dies.
There's just nothing. It made nothing in his eyes anymore other than just that dwindling fucking rage. But he won.
I would like you to
He
roll
did it.
a d12.
And he stands back up. No.
Oh,
No!
roll another one. That was fucking stupid. Roll another one.
With a 1, he stands back up.
Okay.
It's just another one.
You will gain 5 more concordance.
Yeah, oh, August. Oh,
I already did.
Oh, you already
I
had it.
Yeah.
Yippee! Yippee! But
I think when it's like all quiet, I think Cass will like slowly turn back around, look to Daermin, and then just like look over to Kovoch.
Kovoch is still staring down, I think, but he is going to just move in close, and it's just going to. I think he's going to revel in it for a little bit, just for a little, just for a moment. But I like to search his pockets, Dust.
Oh, sure. There is... Let's see. There's 33... I'll say gold. 33 gold in there. A lot of it was probably spent at the tavern, literally earlier today.
Okay, I'll add that. So that's 158 for me.
If you'd like, you can take the chain off of his arm. It's just a spike chain. It's basically just a whip. But noticeably, when you reach into his other pocket, you will find a pair of dice.
You're
Well.
kidding me.
I'm gonna take the chain. Is it just the spike chain? It's not spike chain +2.
Let's see.
Oh,
I'm
he's
happy
plotting
for it to just
again.
be normal as it is.
He's fucking plotting again. Oh no.
Put
It'd
it
probably
up on
be
the railing
spiked.
like garland.
It'd probably be spiked +1 because it was magical.
Huge. Okay. Spike chain +1. And yeah, I'm gonna take the dice.
Okay. No, you already did.
No,
Take the dice. Take the
no,
dice.
actually, no. Can I check the dice?
Yeah, make an Arcana check. I can't really think of
Can I
anything
perceive
else.
No, I can't.
No, you certainly can't perceive them because you're looking at them. Okay, 15. They smell faintly of cigarettes.
Yeah, he's not touching it. Actually, if it smells of cigarettes, then I mean,
Ooh, gambler dice.
he's
Not
shut
again.
up. Yeah, okay. He's gonna leave that. I'll take the spike chain. I will take the gold.
Bunch of Irish
I'm gonna
men
wait.
yelling outside my door.
And I'm gonna wait until the caravan is going to get on the move again. But yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, real quick. I think like Cass is
No,
gonna
you're
like check in with Moppin and Maya really quick, like just to ask them if they're both okay.
I'm okay. I'm gonna run over to Enter.
Oh yeah, there's people that are injured.
Oh yeah, Kovoch's on the boat.
Yeah, I forgot I'm the cleric.
You can see Fuelin is licking some of Birdie's wounds.
Oh, babies.
Edgar is not charmed though, or anything.
No, Igdur
No.
is not charmed.
No.
You are also about to take a long rest, most likely, so if you want to just go buck wild with your healing, you can.
Okay, cool. I want
to.
to the mass healing word. Oh god, I don't
Okay.
do the selection thing. Okay, hold on.
I can do
Let
it
me
if you'd
figure out
like.
how to
I
do
can do
this
it if you'd
again.
like. It's
That'd be
just
great.
target mode. It looks like a target.
Target mode?
Yes. You select a Maya, you select target mode, and then you just
Okay.
drag it over as many people as you want. And then you roll the dice in the side chat. We're gonna kill Daermin because you're gonna get him otherwise.
Yeah. I was about to be like, wait a minute.
And he stands back up.
I want the
Oh,
gauntlet
nice.
to go on Edgar, Birdie,
It
and
doesn't
Kovoch.
matter. You rolled max.
Yeah, you
Oh,
rolled max.
okay.
You rolled a 4.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Okay.
you were good. You were good with the rolls, Steve.
Yippee.
Did it still?
Hit it with the
It still
swabs.
managed to target Daermin somehow. He's dead. Don't worry about it.
Like,
He's dead.
Accidentally revives him.
no, he's not coming back.
No.
Okay.
He's got a
That's-
crossbow bolt in his fucking head.
Do you have any
Yeah.
ibuprofen? I have a headache.
I have a headache.
Yeah.
That is that. Amaya's just gonna go over here. Bada bing.
And his eyes are going to move up from the dead body directly to Amaya. And he's just going to stare at her.
She's just gonna glance back at him. And she doesn't really say anything. And then just
Yeah, neither does
another
he.
one.
Neither does he. So, fair enough. But, look at that. Kovoch is going to try to find Kraggletooth. Is Kraggletooth nearby?
They are not. But when you have that desire, Foylin will sort of give like a little to Birdie, and then they will come over to you, and they will sort of nudge your back, and you can tell that he is looking. He's a wolf. He could sniff her out.
I think there's going to be just a nod to Foylin to go find her.
And he will go off. He will probably come back next session. Igder is going to look down at Birdie and is going to pet her and make sure she is okay. And then she's going to... What? Igder is going to look back at you and say, I am terribly hungry. Can you make me dinner and my bird?
Sure thing, Igder. And Mop will give him a hug on his leg.
He will not hug back. He will not hug back, or else he will kill you.
Yeah, I know. He could try. I have the clear right over there.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, just for the flavoring, I know the token's not there. Is Daermin still dead behind Kovoch
Yes.
and Amaya?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in the middle of it, actually.
They imagine dinner, or they say dinner with the bird and stuff like that, and then Amaya looks at the bird, and then looks back to Daermin, and she's just like,
"Oh hell yeah!
Oh, let's fucking go!"
And then she's gonna step to the side and just like, says it. Could eat him.
Yeah.
Bertie is classy.
Oh. Fresh kills? Yeah, fresh kills only,
Would she like it cooked?
No. I think.
Yeah, that's gonna stink
I
bad.
think we leave the
Okay.
body there.
That's okay. And then I think
I'm not cooking
Kovoch is-
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we'll leave it at this. Kovoch is going to take one of the alchemist fire flasks and smash it on Daemon's dead head, just to burn up his corpse.
Gotcha. It will burn.
Can cast try and pet
Amaya-
Birdie. Can cast try and pet Birdie. Make sure she's okay.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh boy.
God. You're frightening me.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
Yes, please.
That whole time you didn't use
You're joking me.
A 10.
the bird bites your fucking hand off.
Okay. She'll look very hesitant and wounded, but will let you do what you want to do.
I think Cass would just hold the back of their palm out to Bertie, just to let her sniff them. And then they just sort of move a little bit over to just start preening. They'll start preening her feathers. Just
She'll kind of coo at that.
You came to help us, Igder. Mop's little tail is shaking like a rotor.
You-
Kovoch is- Yeah, you were gonna say something.
He will say, "You feed me, I help. He need help." He will point to
That
Kovoch.
is exactly the reason. That's exactly the reason why he came to help me. I know it makes us even, but still, thank you, both of you. I would not have made it without both of you.
Igdur will not really nod or even change facial expressions. Will just say, "That is fine. You can thank me with food." But Birdie will coo a little bit.
I think Cass is gonna sort of slightly just send like a very tired like smirk towards Kovoch when he thanks
Scribe.
Edgar.
Hey, Scribe, how you doing?
Development.
You will walk by and he will round the corner and say, "Is everything handled out there?"
Yeah, we have to feed Igdur again.
Oh. Well, he can have mine. I don't. He'll walk away. He's gonna walk in here and he's going to look outside for a moment, look at all of you, see that everyone is alive.
The smoldering body.
Look at the smoldering bar. The snow put it out pretty quickly, but it is definitely kind of unrecognizable.
It is alchemist fire as well.
Oh, that is true.
Newport has a lot of fish. There's a lot of fish for Birdie.
Thank you. Birdie will walk up and just...
We did, in fact, get a lot of papayas. Some of them dried papaya, some of them cooked a little bit.
I have not heard of papaya.
It is a fruit. It's very sweet.
Cass just like glances to Amaya and tries not to laugh.
I think I bought too much.
Another word, Cassian.
They just hold their hands up and just go, I didn't say anything.
There's also some
She gives him a look.
leftover. There's some leftover crepes. I made a couple too many. Made too many crepes. And Mom's just still going.
And he'll just eat whatever you give him. He doesn't need as much as he had last time, just a larger portion than most.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's also getting a bunch of leftovers. He's the fridge cleaner right now, dude.
Oh, wonderful.
Shut up, then.
The scribe will just kind of look out at all of you. He'll have this sort of... I don't know how to describe it, because he looks at this and frowns, and then doesn't anymore, because he also doesn't care. Looks at this and smiles.
Shut up, scribe.
Sees that Craggletooth isn't there and frowns. He's just kind of like flipping between a few things. He'll kind of ponder for a moment, and then he'll just kind of shake his head. He'll look at Kovoch, and then he will... Can you hear through Argyle? Mop?
Not unless I'm actually
Okay.
using.
Okay, then you won't hear the scribe. He'll mutter something under his breath and go back inside.
You should share with the
What he
class.
said?
Yeah, tell us what he said.
No.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's just gonna say no.
Not my problem. Leaves.
Yeah, shut up,
Yeah.
scribe. It's a fucking canon event. You already know this is gonna happen. You son
He's seen this movie before.
Fuck you, Magic Man.
That's what I'm saying.
Mom will give Birdie a big ol' hug.
Birdie will coo.
Oh.
Oh, please.
Sorry. I was just gonna have Cass like sort of like what? Who the fuck? They're gonna just sort of like step over to Edgar and sort of like reach out, pat him on like the arm or something.
Mm-hmm.
Doing okay?
I am Igdur. I am fine. Glad to see those who give food help. I
We're
do
friends.
not normally travel this far. I am actually quite cold.
Oh, Victor!
They're gonna look to Kovoch, and then they're gonna sort of just like look back to Igor, take a few like steps over, sort of like beckon him to like lean down.
Igor will try his best to understand what this means. You want him to lean down?
Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, like just so Cass can like just quietly talk to him. Hello.
There you go.
Oh, okay. He will. He will crouch down. He will not crouch down. He will like fully get on his knees and like bend forward like 45 degrees. And there will be like a light thumping, and like some of you will like bounce off the ground a little bit.
Mom is inside grabbing this big fucking circular carpet, trying to drag it outside.
Why?
To give it to Igor to cover him with.
Oh, that's really cute. Okay.
She's fucking. she's
Cass is
not
gonna.
very strong. Thanks.
Cass is gonna like talk pretty quietly. They don't really want Kovoch to hear it, but they're gonna like look to Edgar. They look absolutely exhausted. There's like a huge like crash of like relief on their expression, and they're just gonna go, "Thank you for bringing him back."
Thank you for feeding me. He will say. And yeah, one moment. Yeah, Bubble, it's a problem. We don't know what's up with it. We're trying to fix it, but don't worry about it for now. He's there. There we go.
Cover yourself with. Make sure you're not cold, Igor.
Oh, wonderful. And he will grab it, and it basically...
How did you get that so fast?
it will cover about as much of his body as Kovoch's poncho does.
Yeah, there you go. Wonderful. And Mop will then turn her attention to Kovoch and run and give him a hug.
And I think there's not going to be a second of hesitation. Kovoch is going to absolutely hug them back.
Do you have to go again?
No.
Good.
Not the good. Not the way. And this is going to be a deep breath as he considers his next words very carefully. I think I made a mistake. So I'm not going to do that again. And I'm going to stick around.
Gonna walk over, and just like wordlessly, like just bump their forehead like into like Kovoch's shoulder and just sort of keep their head there for a moment.
Kovoch moves one arm around to loop it around Cass.
They'll lean into the hug and they'll like
Yeah,
keep
you're
their
also
head
getting
down.
you're also getting a hug, bitch. Yeah.
They like lower their head and their shoulders start shaking a bit, and they're like trying to hide their face, but tears are falling down onto the snow.
Man, you got me fucked up. But, yeah, I think after everything, Kovoch himself is also probably shaking a little, both from the cold and also the adrenaline having left his body. It was very much a moment there where he nearly died. But, you know, thanks to the Guardian Emblem, he's pushed away, I guess. I think, at least. But, yeah, he's going to hug them both pretty tight, though. And is going to hope that Foylin's search is going well, because he really, really needs to talk to Graggletooth.
Mm-hmm. You know...
Really needs to talk to Graggletooth.
I've just made... Huh.
What?
So we made a mistake earlier, but I don't really care. You used the Guardian Emblem to block the critical hit as a reaction. You had already used your reaction.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's okay.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
Kovoch drops dead. Kovoch just drops dead. It overall,
Okay.
Sam, it wouldn't have mattered because you have relentless endurance. You would have been fine.
Yes, I was thinking that, you know, it's like, he would have still been standing even if the crit did go through, but... Fuck.
Yeah. That's just really funny. Because you mentioned it in the moment, and I was like, didn't he make an... Oh, fuck. And I was like, isn't this a thing that happened
forgot that,
before
yeah.
as well? Where this exact same thing happened? I'm just going to say you used it for the fuck of it.
I genuinely forgot. that I'd use my reaction. I was like, oh yeah, no, I can use this. So my bad.
No,
my fault, G.
You're okay. It changed a little. Changed a little at all.
Yippee! This is a half orc, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Play half orcs. Play more.
They're fun. And the scribe will just kind of look out at you.
I gotta remake all the meals you missed. I made crepes for my really likes crepes. And
I think Cass is gonna sort of just like laugh through their tears a little bit.
And while he's hugging the both of them, I think he might meet this scribe's eyes.
He is looking at you with the closest he can get to a shit-eating grin when you look at him.
I think there's...
smile.
I was gonna say, there's probably like a flat look on Kovoch's face and like a sort of a silent, yeah, you foresaw this, didn't you, motherfucker?
He mouths the words, I told you you'd be welcome back.
I think Kovoch's just going to roll his eyes, but he's going to smile while he does it. Obviously, you know.
Mm-hmm. Scrabble chuckle.
Happy. I think he's very happy, and it's partially to do with these folks, partially to do with the mess that he's left behind. But, you know, hey, we don't give a fuck about the ladder. He's dead. He'll never come back. But yeah.
I think Cass is gonna like very quickly sort of like bonk their head into Kovoch's shoulder again before like pulling away. And now the birdies move back over, they're just gonna go over to... Do I have to roll again?
What are you trying to do?
Interact with the bird. I think Cass is just gonna sort of like kneel down in front of her, sort of like reach a hand out and just do the same as they did with Edgar and just like quietly like thank her for bringing Kovoch back.
She'll coo back at you.
Yippee!
Yippee!
I love this bird.
You wanna join in on this group hug, Edgar?
No.
Yes.
He will crush me.
Oh. Cass is gonna quickly like try to like move over here before they get grabbed into the hug.
He will just reach down and scoop you two up, and will just squeeze very hard, and and then he will just drop you both into the snow.
Oh. And yet, that's
healing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not the worst damage that Kovoch has sustained in the snow. So.
You take 1d6
Actually,
damage.
What a Sigma.
That would just kill Mop straight up. That would just kill her. No, actually, it wouldn't. That's surprising. Mop has like an actually decent amount of HP now. All of a sudden.
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
I have 51 HP now.
So we do need to figure out what's
so
going on with the fact that you don't have 4th level spell slots. That's a little weird.
Oh, it's fine. I think at some point you gave us like you opened up editing programs for some reason, and I edited how many spell level slots I had on accident.
Weird. I'll see if I can fix it.
Yeah, fix it later.
Oh, I can. Problem solved.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I gotta get started on cooking right away, don't I?
Well,
No, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I think you already fed these two, so.
Yeah, they're already fed.
Ignor's gonna is going. You know, he's not gonna offer the carpet back. And yeah, he's going to say, I must head back to mountains. It is too cold for me here. I must leave.
Okay, Edgar. I love you.
Thank you again, man, for helping us.
I know you said again, man. Your accent made it sound like you said,
He
thank
said,
you, gay man. I heard, thank you, gay man. And I was like,
Okay, important question. Is he gay?
I'll never
I
tell.
use my... Wait. I use my special move, autism, to see if he's gay.
Oh my god.
And they will walk up, and he will go, yes. And he will just start climbing the mountain.
Yes.
Bye. He's a good friend. See, I told you. I told you you can always make friends, Kovoch.
Cass chuckles at that.
And yeah, I think as Igor and Bodhi leave, yeah, okay. He'll probably silently admit that he's glad that he didn't kill them, but, you know, I don't know, he'll sort of try to play it off a little bit with the others, and he's gonna say, it's really cold, can we get inside for a little? Foylan's out looking for the faculty, should hopefully find her.
With the snow, but okay.
Oh, that makes sense, you are a white kobold.
Right, come on, you lot.
Mop will come over and hold him by his hand.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just wanted to walk with you inside, that's all.
All right then. Let's stay. Oh, you're a white kobold.
You know, you'd think I'd be cold-blooded. But weirdly enough, I'm doing quite alright out here.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd be fine as well, but I forgot I have exposed shoulders, so.
We'll have to pick you up with scarf or something.
Cass is gonna check up on Biscuits to make sure she's okay.
She's shaking. She's definitely frightened, but she sees you and she loosens up.
Mop
They're
will-
gonna sit down and...
What's up with Mom?
Sorry, you go.
Never mind. You go ahead. Go ahead. Your thing's shorter.
I think Cass is just gonna sit down like cross-legged and just like let Biscuits like go onto their laps so then they can like just pat her, try and calm her down.
Absolutely, it'll work.
Yippee!
I suppose. And Mop will actually lean to Amaya and whisper.
Sorry, my phone went off at the wrong time.
Great time. Great time.
Mom makes that noise.
It's so funny.
Just to make that better, that's my alarm set so I can pay value for the session. But the reminder is just pay the white man with a little moon beside it.
Oh my god.
Mop, what are you doing?
Yeah, right. Mop will whisper to Amaya and say, it's never too late to make a friend with someone maybe you don't like. Or you had troubled waters with. You know?
I'm gonna break
life
bricks.
lessons again. The life lesson again.
Okay, she looks to Mop and she furrows her eyebrows. And then she will glance towards Kovoch for a moment. Before looking back down, sort of, at the ground, at Mop. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. I think I might have been a little bit too harsh.
I don't think you can either. And Mop will lean into her and whisper, I know you can.
Give me a minute. Amaya, try to be an empathetic person while Ellie is bawling her eyes out. Challenge
Roll for
impossible.
bitch. Roll for bitch.
Oh!
Cass is gonna
Amaya
pick up Biscuits
will-
and walk over.
Amaya will just let out a sigh and then she'll just go, fine. Do you have a moment?
Me?
No. She's going to look towards Kovoch.
Give me 1 second.
Cass gonna
I
like
think
lean down to Mop and just. Sorry, go.
No, yours
just while
is
you were-
yours is quicker.
No, it was just why like I thought that you were gonna take a wee bit longer, but that's fine.
Okay. He sat at the table, and he looks content? Question mark? There's nothing that you can really glean too obviously, but he's sat there. I think he's just glad to be sitting down after all of that. His eyes were sort of staring off into the middle distance, but when Amaya talks to him, I think he's going to sort of look up. Are her eyes open still, or are they closed again?
Yeah, no, they're open.
Oh my god.
Going to meet her irises.
Sorry, continue.
What?
No, continue.
Ah, okay. I'm just gonna meet her irises. Yeah, I'm not gonna roll for it, and he's just going to wordlessly gesture for the chair across the way.
And Maya will sit down, and she'll try, I guess, to be, I guess, as professional-ish as possible. However, I also assume that it's like 4 in the morning, and this girl is just really tired and wants to take a nap. But her hands are folded in front of her, leaning over on the table, and she first meets their gaze, but then she kind of looks down and she's just struggling a little bit. And then after a while, she just goes. Perhaps you were too harsh about leaving. But perhaps I was a bit more harsh with my words.
Just gonna keep the eye contact. He's not gonna say anything though, because I get the feeling she's got maybe a little more to add. Question mark.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. She... Yeah, she's... Yeah. She says that, and then after a while, she just kind of looks back up and she just goes... I know you're probably... I know no matter what I'm saying, you're just never going to change your opinion of me. And honestly, I don't care too much about that. But if it means anything, just... I didn't mean it. Forgive me.
There is a shifting of his features from content to maybe a little curious, I guess. Yeah, I think curious is the word for it. We have not liked each other from the beginning. That is no secret. I don't particularly have problem with your worship of Enagros. I'm never asked you to abandon that. If I ever gave you that impression, that was incorrect. I simply hold my reservations about. I don't know what he was, your boss, your mentor, whatever. And I don't think you and I are ever going to agree on him, per se. But your apology is accepted. If you can also accept mine for being argumentative, I guess, is the easy way to put it.
And she's just gonna kind of just
Hey,
lie a
Ray.
little.
Just showed up at the end, actually.
We can agree on one thing. You have your gods. I have mine.
Absolutely.
You want to find out what's happening to yours. And I still want to be able to fulfill my own worship. But I don't know. I just want to understand, I guess. It's I can't worship your goddess. I don't exactly want to be around people who disagree with my god, but I also want to understand. There's so many other things out there, and this showing up just out of the blue, if Art's words are true and Josiah's been on a manhunt for these, and she's gonna show the gauntlets, for that to just come out of the blue, it makes no sense. I want to know why. And I want to know why just as much as you guys want to stop that why from happening. I'm in no position to make deals. I know that much. But perhaps we can both benefit from this. I want to go back to the church, and if you guys in this caravan can help, then I'm well. I was at his right side for a majority of my life. Perhaps I can find something out. It makes no sense for this to just come out of the blue, and quite frankly, it feels like a thorn in my side, so. And perhaps if I do get up to Josiah's height in power, Grastasia, perhaps I can see to it that we can focus on more important issues with our god and Dasha as a whole than just a petty squabble to try and chain a god, another god.
Something about the phrase "petty squabble to chain a god" is really funny to me. But I think there is a slight, maybe a small bit of a very slight annoyance that she still seems to kind of be like, yeah, maybe Josiah's little, maybe Josiah's not that bad, right? But this is still a window into an Anaya that he has not even been close to in the past 33 sessions that we've had. I don't think anyone's gotten really into this sort of a window except for maybe the scribe last session, but he doesn't know that. So I think there's definitely things that they agree to disagree on, but there is an active sort of there is a notion that he trusts her a little more than he did. Don't know how much that is in the grand scheme of things, but this seems very genuine. He knows that someone that's as stubborn as he is wouldn't come around like this easily, and also wouldn't be very good at faking it. And so he is going to give a nod. He's going to say, again, not asking you to abandon Anagros, not asking you to follow Lunanora. My problem is with Josiah. Because you're optimistic, things can be fixed diplomatically. I don't think so. But I also don't really understand, I guess, the breadth of everything. I don't understand why he's doing what he's doing, but who knows? I still don't fully trust you. Because I am still worried that at any given point in time, if you want to just lodge a knife in our backs and switch it up, I guess. But you apologize, and I think has pointed out to me that maybe I was a little too close-minded, and that maybe there is a little bit more trust that I can afford. But he's going to sort of gesture with a nod of his head towards the door. You saw what happened to him. He betrayed me, all my friends, and got a lot of them killed. I'm very sore about betrayal. So I hope you can understand why I'm worried about that. I hope you can understand that if you do think about betraying any of us, he's just going to sort of trail off and purse his lips. He doesn't think he needs to finish the sentence for her to understand what he's saying.
Yeah, she'll kind of... They say that, and she glances towards the door. Here's my thing. Kovoch, if I wanted you dead, I wouldn't have saved you from that rebel back when we were hunting Nelra. I don't trust you either. I think, to each its own.
He nods.
But that doesn't mean I want to see you dead. I don't like this. I don't want to be a part of any of this, but I'm still just... I don't want to sit here and just watch you guys die. For Cassian another time. Priests are not supposed to do that. Priests help. I don't know why they'd have to feel like they always need to carry a dagger. Ritual daggers are stupid. But I'm supposed to help people. We're supposed to help people. We're followers of faith, that's what we do. It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. Or at least I'm trying to say. But for the last little while, I've been having visions. Obviously, you've talked about it with me and Sidal. But since we left that place, every day leading up to that moment in the cave, I've had nightmares on. And I made a list. I went through the book. I went to see how many ways I could, someone could help you or I could help. Just all the ways to prevent you from dying, and all of them did not work except for one. I worship a god of chains. Chain paraphernalia. Chain icon. I'm sticking with that.
Iconography, yes.
No, I don't. I'm not good.
Yeah, chain iconography.
We could pretend paraphernalia was the word you.
Yes. That. Thank you. It's one of the biggest symbols of Anagros. It's those same chains that I've tried to use when we fought all those maggots. You sent Foilet and I away, and then I just had to end up coming back again because all of you guys were swarming with bugs. But no matter what I did, no matter if I tried to use chains to make a shield or a cage around you so that rubble would fall around instead of on top, or even just kind of grab you to drag you out, those worked. And then we got to the cave and it didn't, and then I panicked. So if I really have wanted you dead, I would have just, had that dream every night leading up to the cave where I just did nothing. but I don't think that's true. I don't know why Josiah is trying to harm you guys, harm this god. But if I could try and understand, and perhaps even stop it, then that try is definitely worth risking, you know? It's a possibility, it's out there. Perhaps I am too optimistic, but it's always worth a shot, ain't it?
His eyes are just consistently trained on her the whole time, but I think all throughout it, there's just that sort of a confusion mixed with contentment, I think is the right word. It's a positive thing. Just listening, you know, and he does internalize it. Just think about the fact that she has been pretty staunchly wanting to get back into the church, and has said that that's sort of always been what she wanted, but there's also the acknowledgement of she had the gauntlets. She knew from day one that they were unchained. She knew all this time. She had every opportunity so far to fuck them over, and for whatever reason, she didn't. Part of him thinks it's either a long game ploy. Another part of him thinks that maybe there's something else. And more the evidence is stacking up towards something else. And so I think he's going to sort of just lean forward onto the table. He's going to just extend one arm out. Palm, the hand vertical, palm out. In a sort of like a hand clasp or a handshake. We don't have to agree on everything. We probably won't. But I'm happy to put everything that has happened as water on the bridge, if you are.
Amaya will look at Kovoch, and then she'll kind of look in between him and his hand. And after a while, she'll just sigh and then gently take their hand. And she'll lower her head a bit as understanding.
Yeah, I think it is the same.
Water under the bridge, then.
Just gonna hold it for a little. Not gonna shake, because they'd be slamming their hand on the table otherwise. But yeah, a couple seconds, and then he's gonna let go.
And then I think we will move from there for a moment. A little ways away, maybe. I mean, with how long the conversation took, maybe about 20 minutes out, we see a goblin in a cave. A very small cave, a little hidey hole in the side of a mountain. She is shaking, curled up into a ball. The light of the moon is barely seeping through the clouds, causing the tunnel to be slightly lit up. She looks at her hands. She tries to wipe her face, but it's just gonna get wet again. And then the shadow of a direwolf will fall over her. And that is where we will end the session for today.
There you go. Yay, we did it, guys.
So that thing I was gonna say earlier before that conversation was it took 3 hours, but I finally got Kovoch back.
You did, yeah. No, I saw. I snapped over the stream to see if chat was popping off, and I saw that my icon was back, and I was like, oh my god. But yeah. No, I mean.
Oh, I thought you meant that's what the scribe said.
Oh no. Like my icon's back on the stream.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was such a good session, chat. We did good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I look. Oh man, I was chewing at cables that whole fucking fight. I'm glad he's dead. I'm so happy he is dead. You
It's
know.
time for Shasta to just get out and take a shower. And
Good night. Good night.
Yes.
Good
I
night.
will.
Good night.
I will end stream. Have a lovely night, everyone.